What's going on, everybody? Who is ready for another edition of the shit show that we call the New York Yankees this afternoon? Well, my Giants shirt's a little messed up here. Let me throw on a jersey. Hold on one second. Let me throw on a jersey real quick so this ain't looking like this. Hold on one second. 1 second. All right, we good to go. Little A-Rod. Let's just throw the A-Rod on, see if that works at all. Jeter didn't work. Mo didn't work. Let's try A-Rod, man. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Talking Giants tonight, 10 o'clock. I'm not going to want to miss it. I got to go back to work tomorrow. That absolutely blows. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I enjoy sleeping in. I enjoy hanging out with my son. I don't want to go back to work. But what's going on, everybody? Hope you had a great weekend so far. Hopefully today the Yankees can do a little bit better. We can end this series on a good note. Obviously, the Rays looking for the sweep. The Yankees trying to salvage a game here. The Yankees are 5-9 and one of the worst teams in baseball through the first 14 games of the season. Plenty of time to get it together, but this team obviously has to do a lot better than it's done. There's no doubt about it. Jared, what's going on, buddy? Tyler, Big Play Slay, Nicolo Ali Khan, Antero Camacho, Rick Nash, Lucas Payne, Andrew Ford, Matt Lewis. What's going on? Yusef, what's going on? Yeah, that was a good win for the Lakers yesterday. I was actually watching that at the bar that we were at, the restaurant that we were at. I was watching that. We were there for a while, so I saw it from the second quarter right through overtime. I actually taped the game, so I go back and watch it so I can hear the commentary. Shooter with the big shot at the end of regulation, and then Drummond had a really big game. Actually, KCP had a monster game. And I was sitting there watching that, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, of all games to miss, I'm like, this is a really good game, man. I'm just sitting there when Shooter tied it up. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, my call and everything else, and all, But we'll be back tomorrow for the Lakers and the Jazz. We'll do it tomorrow night for sure. I can tell you this, the April 28th, I'm not going to be able to do that game. Again, it's just, certain things come up in life. Like I said, if there were 72 games in the Lakers season, which there is, I would probably stream about 65 of them. So, I obviously can't do every single game, but I do as many as I can. And usually it's about 90% of them. So we'll do what we can. We will not miss a playoff game, though. That's for sure. Bobby, what's going on, Bobby Woodruff? How you doing? Thank you for being here, Bobby. Can the Yankees win the game today, Bobby? Can they win? Icy Johnny, what's going on? Oscar Guzman, you ripped my shirt. What's up, Larry Dibb, Killer City? Kevin Rosas, 1 in a million. What's going on, guys? Elijah Watson, Scott Krajewski. Thank you for joining the stream. I don't know anything about the Brewers this year, man. I like I said, Scott, I have not watched a lot of baseball outside of the Yankees. I really haven't. I just don't. There's no time in my life. None. I have no time, man. I have no time. I don't know. There's not enough time in the day for me. There just isn't. It's impossible with my lifestyle to keep up with everything. It is. It's just not. It's not feasible. It really isn't. Drummond was good yesterday. Rangers need to win today. Yeah, we do. They do need the Capitals to win. Somebody needs to beat the damn Bruins, Rick. We've been taking care of our own business, winning 5 straight, and then the Islanders can't beat the damn Bruins. The Islanders are supposed to be the best team in the East. They can't beat Boston at all. So yeah, the Caps are the best team in the East. And the funny thing is, the only team in this conference to have a winning record against the Capitals is the Rangers. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that stream with Hate Kaki on Tuesday, though. That shit's gonna be fun, man. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a good one for sure. You're praying right now for the Yankees to win, Bobby? Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. The Rangers play again today. Since when the hell did the Rangers play again today? How many games in a row are the Rangers going to play? Didn't they just play Friday? How time did the Rangers play? Jesus, they do. They play at 3 o'clock. What is going on, man? Too much stuff. I have to tape that too. I'm taping the next game already. I got to tape the Rangers game. Jesus. Insane. Craziness, man. What am I drinking, Bobby? Same thing I drank yesterday. San Pellegrino Aranciata Rosa. Yeah, Jay Bruce retired, Timmy. Jay Bruce retired. Shane Balco, what's going on? Sam Newman. Yeah, Fire. Well, I was going to say, if the Yankees lose again today, I think it's time for somebody to go. And I would start with Marcus Timms. I think this offense has just been absolutely pathetic. And that's putting it nicely. This offense sucks. How's that? And it ain't getting any better. And, of course, we got dumbass Aaron Hicks in the middle lineup again today. Guy's hitting 160. The guy's a career 230 hitter, and you hit him third. It's just so stupid. It's so dumb to hit one of your worst hitters third. You don't hit your worst hitter third. You hit him ninth. You don't put him in the lineup. It's so pathetic. It really is. Ryan Finch, what's going on? Ken Dog Sports Talk. Yeah. Yankees are going to have to start firing some people. That's for sure. We need a Rangers-Penguins playoff series. I would just like the Rangers to make the playoffs, but I'll be happy with that. The Penguins have kicked our ass this year, but I'd be happy with that. How the hell did that? How did that end up on ESPN? I didn't put it there. Or is the Yankees on CW today? They're on CW today. All right. I didn't even realize that. I do now. So it's on CW today. Thoughts on Rodney Perkins? Perkins would be good. Perkins would be a nice pickup for the Giants. Second or third round, maybe a third round. I don't know if I'd take him. I don't know if I'd take Perkins early second. We'll talk about that stuff tonight in Talking Giants. Put Gio third, yeah. I would hit Gio second and DJ third. That's how I would do it. I would lead off Gardner, and then I'd put I'd put Gio, DJ. Then I'd probably put Judge there, and then it gets tough. Then I'd probably I'd probably bat Stanton sixth, Torres, Stanton sixth, Torres seventh, or Stanton fifth, Torres sixth. I'd bat Higashioka seventh, Frazier eighth, and I guess Odor would bat ninth. I wouldn't even put Hicks in the lineup. Hicks sucks. Justy, I answered that already. Mike Z, what's going on? It's Ronnie Perkins. Cash trying to fix the starting rotation. Yeah, it's the same thing, man. Yankees have, in my lifetime, the Yankees have developed two starting pitchers out of their farm system. Two good ones. Ron Guidry, who I saw near the end of his career, actually, so he was pretty good in the middle 80s. And then he had injury and never was the same and retired early. And Andy Pettitte. Mariano Rivera was a failed starter, became the best closer ever. But the Yankees don't know how to develop pitching talent at all. Remember Phil Hughes and Jabba and Ian Kennedy? They were all supposed to be great. So all sucked, all underachieved. This Yankee team have no eye for talent when it comes to pitching. They never have. They don't. They just don't. I don't know what the deal is. Well, I don't realize I didn't have this stuff up here. So yeah, I don't know. Johnny, you're the man. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Really. Stella! Bad Dog, love you, buddy. That Yankee podcast is awesome. I plan on doing that every week. Like I said, man, I had fun doing that. Plan on doing it every week. As I said, as it gets, a little bit more popular, maybe more people show up, I'll start having a guest on like the last 15 minutes. We'll talk about the Yankees. And then, like I said, if it gets really big this year, we go in to do it and we do it again next year, maybe I'll look for a co-host for that. But, right now it's just me doing it solo and we'll see how it goes. But I had a lot of fun with that. He says, I'm not a Yankee fan, but the things you talked about in baseball was on point. You're simply amazing. You can wear that Allen jersey and the Giants fans wouldn't be it. No, they would be like, what the hell's the matter with you, Bad Dog? Some people actually got mad at me because I said I like the jersey. Like, what the hell's the matter with you? I said, I like Eric Allen. What do you want from me? I can't help that he was an Eagle. It's not my fault, but I did like Eric Allen. He was my favorite Eagle. And that jersey's awesome, Johnny. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to wear it around town and be like, yeah, look at my Eagles jersey. But like I said, if the Eagles beat the Giants the first game, I'll don that the second time we play. That's my bet with Philly 500. But you're the man, Johnny. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Sam Newman, thanks so much. Appreciate you, my man. Really, brother. Says, love your show. Keep going. Let's go, man. Let's hope we can get some damn Yankee victories today. It'd be nice to get a damn victory. I'm 0 for 2 when it comes to doing these things. So let's go. Let's go, man. Let's get a damn W. If the Yankees can't win with Garrett Cole on the mound, man, we're really screwed. I don't know. Will we get a Jay Bruce monument? Probably not Wambag. The only monument he's going to get is maybe the fertilizer that grows the grass. He did absolutely nothing for us, but he did retire, so he had a nice career. It's just by the time he got here, he was shot. And I mean, we all knew it. That's the type of thing the Yankees used to do in the 80s. They would take those guys that were way past their prime. They were 8 years past their prime. I don't know. We should score some runs today. You think so, Rocco? But my God, I mean, who knows? It's a nice day. Well, it's kind of cloudy and not cloudy. I see clouds there. Sun's out right now. New York and Saratoga, usually about the same. New York's a little warmer. What is the temperature outside anyway? Seemed a little bit nicer today. 55. Yeah, good. Thursday's supposed to be 41. That's a nice day. That's about 20 degrees below average. It's the night of the draft. No, doesn't really matter. 59 in New York, so it's 4 degrees difference. Cloudy down there. Anyway, we're getting ready to go to action, guys and gals. Thank you for being here. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you're new. See if the Yankees can get a damn win out of this series. For the Rays, leading off, playing first base, Yandy Diaz. The left fielder, Austin Meadows, about second. Playing right field and batting third, Manuel Margot. Second baseman, Brandon Lowe, will clean up today. Third baseman, Mike Brousseau, will bat fifth. Joey Wendell, the shortstop, will bat sixth today. DHing and batting seventh, Yoshi Satsugo. Catching and batting eighth, Mike Zunino. Kevin Kiermaier, the center fielder, will bat ninth. On the mound for the Yankees is Garrett Cole. First pitch, a strike. Here comes the second pitch. In there for a strike. Count 0-2. Garrett Cole, the only Yankee that's actually lived up to the hype this year. He's 2-0, has a 1.47 ERA, and obviously the only bright spot for the Yankees so far, maybe outside of Aaron Judge, who's done pretty decent so far. The 0-2, I mean, DJ's okay. DJ's DJ. I mean, he's, LeMahieu is going to be LeMahieu. The rest of this team is completely underachieved. Every single bat in this lineup sucks. Every single one of them, outside of DJ. Like I said, Aaron Judge been pretty good so far, but the rest of them are forget about it. The 0-2, outside and low, 1-2. But I do appreciate you being here. Like I said, this is, even though the Yankees absolutely suck, this is my favorite sport to call. I do love calling all of them, but this is definitely my favorite because I can interact with the chat, and I just love baseball. It'll be a 1-2 to Diaz. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Good start for Garrett Cole and the Yankees. Johnny, thanks so much. I appreciate it, brother. Really. Bad dog, why has Tampa been a recent thorn in the Yankees' side? Is it possible the Rays can make it to the World Series this season on the Red Sox? Well, it's early, John. They've always been a pain in the Yankees' ass because, and even when they were bad, even in the 90s, they were a pain because they play the game the right way. They're scrappy. They bunt, they hit and run. They do the little things that help you in baseball games, but the Yankees just sit there and swing for the fences. That's really why. The Rays play small ball and we play big ball. And when you don't hit home runs and that's what all you can do to score, you don't win games. And that pitch is swung on and popped up shallow center field, and Hicks comes in and makes the catch 2 away. So that would be why, John, because the Rays play the small ball. They get the runs, they get the big hits, and the Yankees don't. That's honestly all I can think of when it comes to that. Just look at yesterday. They even got the insurance run in the 9th inning. I didn't miss anything there. Asia, thanks so much, my lady. I really appreciate it. Really. She says, hey, man, doggy loon. Let's try to get a win today. Yeah, can we please get a win today? That would be nice. It'd be nice to win a damn game, Asia. We're 5-9, last place in the American League. Pitches in there for a strike to Manuel Margot. He had a good day yesterday and a 2-run homer. Hitting 279, 2 homers, 7 ribs. It'll be an 0-1 to Margot. And Cole kicks and deals. Swung on, check swing right into not to the shift. First baseman DJ LeMahieu beats Margot to the bag, and that will retire the side. Quick inning for the Rays. They go 1-2-3. We played 1/2 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Rays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Whoops, I meant to keep that up there. LA Lou, thanks so much, brother. Really. Bad dog, did you see Mookie's Game 7 catch yesterday? How about my Lakers? Yesterday was a great baseball. Bruce retired. Who replaces him? I honestly don't know who's going to replace him, to be honest with you. Maybe Luke Voigt's getting close. Obviously, he took over for Luke Voigt. So hopefully him. But I did not see Mookie's catch. I did catch the Lakers game at the restaurant that we were at. I was watching it. Obviously, I didn't hear the call, so I did tape it. I'll go back and watch it. Schroeder, obviously, with the big shots down the stretch. When the Lakers blew that lead in the fourth quarter, I'm like, God, here we go again. But KCP had a big game. Drummond had a big game. Like a lot of them had a big game. So I want to go back and watch it for sure. And I'll be live. I'll definitely be live for that game tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I will definitely be live for the Lakers and the Jazz. And like I said, I'm sitting there. Obviously, I'm going to go out to dinner with my wife and go out with family and friends for a birthday. I mean, it's, that's going to happen. But, that was a good game. And I'm like, man, that would have been fun to call. That would have fun. I love the buckets of KCP, and I would have had a bunch of them yesterday. So here we go for the Yankees leading off, playing first base, DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge right field, and Will bat second. Aaron Hicks, he sucks. Aaron sucks. Will bat third and play center field. The DH, Giancarlo Stanton, hitting a whopping 160-something, will bat fourth. Gleyber Torres hitting a solid 220-something, will bat fifth. Gio Urshela, third baseman, bat sixth. Rougned Odor will bat seventh and play second. Clint Frazier will bat eighth and play left field, catching and batting ninth today. He was going to do it anyway. I didn't hear any updates on Gary Sanchez, but I'm imagining Kyle Higashioka was going to bat today anyway, giving Sanchez a day off. So one position I do agree with that a catcher should have a day off now and again because it's a very demanding position. On the mound for the Rays, Andrew Kittredge. I'm believing that this guy is an opener. He is 2-0, but he only has 4 strikeouts. I don't know much about the Rays pitching staff, but I'm guessing Andrew Kittredge is an opener if he only has 4 strikeouts. So I can't imagine he's 2-0 with 4 strikeouts. And he'll probably have 4 strikeouts against the Yankees, if we're being completely honest. This guy's had 4 strikeouts all year. He'll probably have 4 strikeouts against the Yankees in 2 innings because that's just what the Yankees do. Anyway, come on, Yankees. We need a damn win, man. I'm sick of Luke. Come on, man. So here's DJ LeMahieu. He's batting 288 with a homer, 4 RBIs. Pitch. In there for a strike, 1-0. Asia, thanks so much, my lady. I appreciate it. Really, really. She says, Bad Dog, your Knicks playing too. Chris is streaming it. Yeah, I know. I'm actually taping the Knicks. And then at 3 o'clock, I'm taping the Rangers. Now, I'll go back and watch the Rangers and on the delay. That pitch is outside 1-1. I'll go back and watch the Rangers on delay, and I'll just skip through the commercials in the period, and I should be able to catch that up by the second period. So, and then I'll watch the Knicks later today. Obviously, it's hard when all 3 of your teams are playing at once, but I always watch them all. Swung and a miss. DJ had a fastball blown right by him, and the count is 0-2. We're just underway here in the big ballpark in the Bronx. Rays are 1-2-3 in their half of the first. And the Yankees coming up here for their half of the first, trying to get some momentum, trying to do something. 1-2. DJ takes it inside and low, 2-2. Yankees have got to get going, man. They got to get going. The Yankees need some kind of break. The Yankees need some kind of big hit. They need something to get them out of this funk that they're in. 2-2. He checked a swing, and he did go around. So DJ out on strikes, 1 away. I told you Kittredge has 4 strikeouts the entire season. He's going to get 4 in 2 innings against the Yankees. Good late movement on that slider. DJ could not hold up. Oh, man. And he did go around. So that'll bring up the right fielder, Aaron Judge. You're watching the Knicks on ESPN. I'm watching it. Yeah, I'm watching the Yankees on CW. The Knicks aren't on, they're on MSG for me. They're not even on ESPN. They're on MSG. That pitch is in there for a strike. Well, it might be on both, but I always take the local guy so I can listen to Clyde Frazier call the game. I love Clyde. Clyde's the man. Clyde rhymes all the time, man. You know. The 0-1 to Judge. Swung and fouled away, 0-2. I mean, for me, a lot of my calls I get from other commentators, But the rhyming that I do, that's Clyde Frazier. He always rhymes everything. So I'm trying to think of when I rhyme things. That's the hustle and muscle. That's Clyde Frazier. Hustle, muscle. Both teams wishing they were swishing. Like that's Clyde. Judge swings and misses. Strike 3. Good start, guys. Good start. Kittredge, I told you, Kittredge has 4 strikeouts the entire year. He'll get 4 strikeouts in 2 innings today. So same pitch he struck LeMahieu out on. Oh, Maverick, the Yankees are good. The Yankees will be in last for the foreseeable future if they don't learn how to freaking hit. If they don't learn how to put the ball in play. It's a fact. So 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. Here comes Aaron Hicks. He takes it upstairs. It counts 1-0. I think that maybe the Yankees need like 6 or 7 rainouts in a row. Maybe Mother Nature can just rain these games out, and the Yankees can just not play any games, and maybe they'll get out of it that way. I don't know. But Aaron Hicks, our third-place hitter, your best hitter is supposed to bat third in your lineup. He's hitting a solid 174. 174 this year. The 0-1, swung and a miss, right through a changeup, right down the center of the plate, 0-2. Strike out this, just strike out the side. Just embarrass the shit out of this team. These guys are such, I can't stand this team, man. L.A. Lou, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Brilly says if the Yankees keep losing, Boone should get fired. The guy that should get fired if they lose today, Marcus Timms, their hitting coach. The guy should be gone. First thing smoking. The 0-2 to Hicks. Surprised he didn't swing at that. It was in the dirt, 1-2. Boone should get fired anyway. Boone should have been fired a long time ago, in my opinion. I hate Aaron Boone. I hate this coaching staff for the Yankees. They're terrible. And these guys like Aaron Hicks need to be off the team. No Hicks, no Sanchez. Get rid of them. They suck. They're useless, man. Useless. I'll get to that 1 second, Johnny. Let me call this 2. Actually, it says it's 2-1. I thought it was 1-2. The pitch. Hicks swings and hits it in the air into the opposite field gap, but right there is the left fielder, Austin Meadows, and that retired aside. Yankees go 1-2-3 in their half of the first. We'll go to the top of the second. No score. Johnny, thank you so much, brother. Brilly says, Bad Dog, I don't like the DH. It's a huge advantage. I am for the pitcher hitting. Imagine if AL pitchers having to hit. How good would their AL teams be? I'll be honest, Bobby. I'll be honest, Johnny. I think that the Yankees pitchers can hit as well as Aaron Hicks. I think our pitchers can hit every bit as good as our batters do. I bet you Garrett Cole could hit better than some of our players. He played in the National League. I bet you Garrett Cole could hit better than Aaron Hicks. I bet you he could. But I will say this, Johnny, I agree with you, man. I like what the pitchers did. I think it's more strategy involved with the pitchers having to hit. So, hold on 1 second. Hello? I don't think so. Actually, yes, she is. Her car's not there. I didn't even hear him leave. Yeah. She's on her way, yeah. All right, no problem. All right, bye. All right, sorry about that. All right, let's there we go. So good start for the Yankees. 1, 2, 3, 2 Ks. Playing just the way, right in midseason form. I think Brett Gardner needs to be the manager. Yes. I think that, I'll be honest, I think that Alex Rodriguez should have been the manager. To be honest with you. Rolly, my man. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Brilly. What up, Bad Dog? How was your wife's B-Day dinner? That was awesome. We had a lot of fun last night, man. We needed that night out. It was a good time. He says, what do you think about Bruce Bochy as our next manager if we fire Boone? I would take Bruce Springsteen right now. Roldy as our manager. That pitch is check swing. He went around. Yes, he did. 0-1 to Brandon Lowe. It'll be Lowe, Brousseau, and Wendell, 4, 5, and 6 here for the Rays. They're scoreless game in the top of the second. Lowe hitting 191 with a homer, 6 RBIs. I'd be fine with Bochy. I prefer Buck Showalter. I want a guy that really gets in these guys' asses when they don't play well and chews them out. Tough love, baby. That's what I grew up with. That pitch hangs high and the count's 1-1. Tough love. I grew up with tough love, man. That's how it is. You got to let these guys know where it's at. You got to let them know who's boss. Let them know, do your job. Asia, thank you so much, my lady. I appreciate it. Really. Bad Dog Boone not getting fired anytime soon. Cashman and the players like him a lot. That may be true, Asia. That may be true. But if you don't win in New York, you know this, my lady. The pressure is going to come down. The pressure is going to get to them, and they're going to have to make a move. They have to. It'll be a 2-1. Swung in and grounded right to first. DJ there. Going to pitch it over to Garrett Cole covering, and there's one away here in the Rays second. But I'm afraid you're right, Asia. I'm afraid you're right. I don't think he's getting fired anytime soon. I think that if they have a bad year, I think if the Yankees missed the playoffs, he'd be gone. I do. There's a child predator catching channel on YouTube. They call it EDP. I don't even care. I saw that, man. It popped up in my subscriber feed, bro. I don't care what EDP. It's just so. I don't care, man. That's not. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that, but that pitch is in there for a strike to Brousseau. It counts 0-1. I don't know. I got to be honest, man. I don't care what happens. It's just I know EDP on YouTube. I don't know him personally. Sox Arizona, it's true. It's true, man. It'll be an 0-1 to Brousseau. Cole kicks and deals outside, 1-1. Some Yankee fans want Boone fired. What do you think about that? I want Boone fired. I wanted Boone fired for years. For years. I hated Aaron Boone. I hated the hire when they got him. Sox, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Really, really. Once you hire Springsteen, he's the boss forever. Swung on and missed. Moved fastball right by him upstairs. Count 1 and 2. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Bruce is from New Jersey, right? Maybe he's a Yankee fan. I don't know. LA Lou, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Really, really. The mistake the Yankees made was letting Mattingly go to the Marlins. He's good with youth, and it's a time for the Yankees to go younger. Completely agree. I wanted Donnie Baseball to be the Yankees manager. I think a lot of Yankee fans wanted Donnie Baseball to be the Yankees manager with good reason. Donnie Baseball's a legend here, and he's a good baseball man. When he was hired by the Marlins, by the Dodgers, whatever, I'm telling you, I wanted A-Rod to be our manager. The 2-2 up and in, 3-2, 98, little chin music there from Garrett Cole. Johnny, thanks so much, brother. Really, really, really appreciate this. I think I know the answer to what situation would have you kill someone, Eagles beating the Giants or Red Sox beating the Yankees? You can only choose one. Well, the Eagles beating the Giants is much more impactful. Swung on and pulled foul. Wow, he was cheating on the fastball inside. He ripped it foul. Count remains full 3-2. Yeah, the Eagles beating the Giants is much more impactful because there's only 16 games. That's 10%. That's a big part of your season. That's the equivalent of 10 Major League Baseball games. So that'd be the equivalent of the Red Sox beating the Yankees 10 games in a row. So I definitely have to go with the Eagles on that one for sure. The 3-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good changeup by Garrett Cole. Brousseau down on strikes. I'm sure somebody at Yankee Stadium, though they're always very creative with their Ks. I'm sure that there's got to be somebody out there that's got Garrett and then he's got like O, with like the OLE and then just all the Ks that he has in front of O for Garrett Cole with a K. Somebody has to be doing that at Yankee Stadium. Here's Joey Wendell, the Yankee killer, hitting 355 in there for a strike outside corner 97. And the count 0-1. I don't think we're too worried about Garrett Cole giving up a lot of runs. What we're worried about here as Yankee fans is the Yankees getting any runs themselves. This offense has been less than pathetic. That's a fact. 0-1. Swung and missed. 97 up in the zone. You ain't hitting that one. Count 0-2 to Wendell. I don't have my volume up, but I'm sure the fans are standing and cheering. That started back in 1978 when Guidry struck out 18 against the Angels. That's where that started. New York starts every trend in sports. It's a fact. The 0-2 swung on a foul back, 99 down the middle. The count remains 0-2. The Gatorade dunk, the Gatorade bath, that started with the Giants in 86 or 85, one of those years. And, of course, the crowd standing for the strikeout on 2 strikes started, like I said, 1978 with Guidry striking out 18 against the Angels. It'll be an 0-2 from Cole to Wendell. Fans trying to get something going, trying to get this team lit up. Pitch, hit him in the back foot. Not what you want to do there if you're Garrett Cole. 0-2 pitch. Hung under the slider too long, and it got away from him, and Wendell caught it right on the top, the bottom of the ankle, I guess. Didn't seem to affect him too much. Runs down to first base, so the Rays are the 2-out base runner. Nick, we give everybody we give everybody a day off. I talked about that before. In my Yankee podcast, I went off on load management. I can't stand load management. It's so stupid, especially after 12 games. It's just dumb. The pitch is low to Yoshi Satsugo. And the count is 1-0. Satsugo had a good game against the Yankees the last time not yesterday, but the other game that I streamed, he had a good game. Cole throws over to first, Wendell back. We're in the top of the second inning. There's no score, but he's have a 2-out base runner at first. And Yoshi Satsugo at the plate. Yankees offense is garbage. Yes, Steven, you ain't lying there, buddy. Terrible. Ben Cuocho, what's going on? Hey, Dodgers are good, man. The freaking Dodgers are damn good. Dodgers should make it. The Dodgers should repeat. They're the best team in baseball. I don't think there's any question about that. I've wanted a Yankees-Dodgers World Series forever. Thought we might have a chance a couple of years ago, but it ain't happening now. We ain't getting there. The count's 2-0 was that pitch way upstairs. Paul O'Neill would be a great manager, would fight for the team. I love Paul O'Neill. I have the same personality as Paul O'Neill, so I love that. Satsugo had big numbers in Japan. They did not have a good year last year. Look at those numbers for Satsugo. Jesus. 2-0. Outside 3-0. And if you're the Rays here, you got the lefty Satsugo at the plate. Obviously, had a lot of power in Japan. You kick the shit out of the Yankees every time you play him, man. You're going against Garrett Cole. I turned Satsugo loose here. He took it right down the middle of the plate, count 3-1. I would have turned him loose. I would have said, "Go ahead, man. Take a shot." Playing with house money at this point, anyway. Take a shot. But he takes the strike. Against 3-1. I will be clean shaven for the Giants show tonight, by the way. For those who are interested in the old facial hair, that will be shaven tonight. Satsugo fouls that one back. And Frazier gives it a look, but it's out of play. Full count to Satsugo. That'll have Joey Wendell on the run. He'll get a head start at first with a full count, 2 outs here, top of the second inning, and no score between the Yankees and the Rays. No, Philip, the glory days are long gone, buddy. They are long, long gone. Our championships are ancient history now. Ancient history. It'll be a 3-2 from Cole to Satsugo. Cole kicks, steals, swung on and fouled back. Satsugo had a good swing at a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Cole getting a lot of the plate early on here. Strider, how can I be the man when you're the man? But thank you guys, girls, for being here, man. Do appreciate it. If you haven't done so, smack the like button, hit that subscribe, and ring the bell. Let's go. So that way you know when I do Yankee content. Like I said, trying to grow that podcast on Saturday morning. So hopefully you guys can tune into that as we talk about what's happened for the Yankees, to the Yankees for the week. The 3-2, foul back again. This is why the Rays are way better than the Yankees. Now, the Yankees did a much better job of it yesterday, grinding on at bats and forcing the pitch count and fouling some pitches back. But the Rays do not go quietly. They do not go good morning, good afternoon. But they don't strike out on 3 pitches. They don't. They'll make it throw 6 or 7 pitches for if they do strike out. Most of the time, they put the ball in play. You know why? Because they don't swing for the fences. They change their approach, which is what you're supposed to do. The Yankees don't. 3-2. Swung on and ripped. And Judge makes the catch. Awkward dive for Judge. Satsugo hit it hard, but Judge with a nice play in right field. Maybe saves the Yankees a run. He did corral that one. Going over to his left, going down to the knees and sliding on the grass. You know that feels good on the natural turf. No runs, no hits, 1 left for the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning with the score. The Rays nothing and the Yankees nothing. All right, let's change this. And put this back up. Whoops. Showed us. There we go. There we go. Does anyone give McNeil a pass? Hitting 154? I don't know, man. Will I always be a Yankee fan? Why would I change? I've been a Yankee fan for 37 years. I don't change any of my allegiances. Yankees are my favorite team that I root for, so definitely not. Why is it? Yeah, I heard about EDP. I don't know. EDP's a grown man. I don't know. That's his fault, man. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. I don't know. EDP, man. I don't know. Johnny, thank you so much, brother. Really, really, really appreciate it. He says, Bear Dog, your knowledge in sports is impeccable. I think you should go and manage the Yankees, which would make them better again. Just saying. I appreciate that, Johnny. I appreciate that. Don't know if I'm ready to be a Major League Baseball manager, but let's face it, I have as much experience as Aaron Boone did before he got the job, right? I just never played in the majors, but I certainly never managed at any level. Neither did he. I can tell you this right now. If I was the manager of this team, their asses would be playing small ball. I'm telling you that right now. The approach to this game would change. Ownership wouldn't like me. They would do to me what they did to Girardi. Because I'd be telling these guys, you're bunting. I don't give a damn. Try. And I'll tell you what, if they couldn't bunt, I'd have them in the damn batting cage, and I'd have them bunting in the batting cage. I'd say, one of these rounds, you're going to go in there, you're going to practice your damn bunting. You're not going to sit there and swing for the damn fences. You're going to go in there, and you're going to bunt one of your rounds in the batting cage. And you're going to learn how to do it so you can beat the damn shift. So that when they're giving you a base hit, you're taking it. That's what would be happening with me. 2 strikes, you're cutting down in your damn swing. Choke up on the bat. Here's Stanton. He takes a strike. Takes another one. Count 0-2. Stanton hitting a solid 167. Getting paid $325 million to hit 167 for the Yankees and bat 4th. Kittredge will not deal the 0-2. Stanton takes it low 1-2. It's Stanton, Torres, Gio Urshela, 4, 5, and 6 here for the Yankees. Yarbrough warming up for the Rays. So he'll come in inevitably in the 3rd. The pitch by Kittredge. Stanton swings and drills it to right field. Back at the wall. Bye, Felicia. This ball is gone. A home run for Giancarlo Stanton as he takes the grand tour. And the Yankees go up 1-0. All I ask from the hitters is to go to the opposite field. You see what happens when they take the outside pitch the other way? It's not hard. Just keep your hands back. Keep your stance closed. And then strike and hit the ball to right field. It's a nothing for those guys to hit the ball out of the park to that side of the field. Let's go. God, the Yankees need that, man. 1-0 New York. 1-0 New York. Man, do they need that. But, I say it all the time. Think up the middle. There's a ground ball up the middle. And Glaber out of the first pitch. Thank Glaber. Don't even give me a chance to finish my thought here. But yeah, man, I say it all the time. Just go the other way. That wasn't, he hit that ball 347 feet, and it's a home run. You don't need to hit it 600 feet. Stanton and Judge are so strong. They don't even need to get a hold of it, and they can head it out to the short porch and right. L.A. Lou, thanks so much, brother. Really, really. He says, I wouldn't have you as the manager. I'd have you as the team president and GM and trust you to hire the right manager, make the right move. I appreciate that, Ellie. I think you give me a little bit too much credit, but I really do appreciate it, brother. Thank you, my man. I appreciate the compliment, man. I really do. So here's Gio Urshela. He swings and misses at a slider down and in near his back foot. Count 0-2. Stanton just, again, he kept his hands back, pitches low and away. Take the ball where it's pitched. You don't try to do too much with it. He just makes contact. He's that strong. That's all they have to do. The 0-2 to Gio. In the dirt for a ball. Count 1-2. That's it. Bobby! What's up, buddy? What place are we in? We're last. Bobby, what place are you in? Are you in first? I love you, buddy. You know that. Gio went around. Of course. Listen, I said before the game started, Kittredge had 4 strikeouts all year, that he would get 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. He has 3 already. This guy's got 4 strikeouts all year that he would have 4. Actually, he's not going to get the chance because he's going to be out of the game. He was in there for the first 6 batters. He does give up the homer to Stanton, but Kittredge goes an inning and 2/3, strikes out 3. So I was pretty close. And they'll bring Yarbrough here to pitch to Rougned Odor in the next couple of innings. Lakers won yesterday, yes. Stan actually kept his hands back and his hit. That's the whole thing. Keep your hands back. Keep your stance closed. Don't open up and bring your hands forward, because once that happens, all your power is gone. If every batter just thought up the middle, into the opposite field, they'd hit a lot better. It doesn't mean you're not going to pull the ball. It doesn't mean you're not going to hit the ball into the seats. But the best way to approach hitting is by taking the ball back up the middle and to right center field if you're a righty or left center field if you're a lefty. That is the prototypical way to hit. When players that think that way do not have shifts on them. That's how you know you're a good hitter. You know you're a good hitter when you're not shifted against. That's how you know you're a complete hitter. I love you, Bobby. You know that. Brave and Reamer, what's going on? Valix, Prime Sports, what's up, buddy? Scotty H, how you doing? Cornelius G, thank you for joining the stream. Zachary Weiss, no curfew. What's up, man? Shout out to you in the Philippines. We'll be live for the Lakers and the Jazz tomorrow night. Don't worry about it. Jimmy Buddha, what's up, man? You keep Stanton over Judge? Well, we don't have a choice. If they have to keep one of them, it's going to be Stanton. No one's taking that contract. The only thing I can say, Judge can play the field. Stanton really can't. They're the same exact player, Lou. I think Judge and Stanton are the same player. I just that's why I didn't understand when we got Giancarlo. Same player. Same exact guy. They really are. Except for, like I said, Judge can play the field, but they both run about the same. They both hit about the same. They're both the same size. They strike out a ton. They're both hurt. They're like the same guy. It's weird. Santos, what's going on, buddy? Savage Isaiah, chicken goes oof. Man of 1,005 holds. White Lotus, what's going on, guys? Andrew, what's up? Is it an accomplishment of the yeah, it's always an accomplishment. The Yankees don't strike out, but they've started off with 3 already. So Ryan Yarbrough comes in. He's 0. So Ryan Yarbrough's got great numbers. He's 0-2, 6.48 ERA. Opponent's batting average, 319. But all of those numbers will go way down when he faces this Yankees team who have more holes in their swing than a piece of Swiss cheese. Sox winning the East. We'll see. Long season. Long. Very long season. We'll see. Here is Rougned Odor hitting a whopping 143. He hit a meaningless home run yesterday to get his OPS up so all the analytical geeks can have a field day with look at his OPS. And that one's inside under his hands. The count is 1-0. Yeah, let's show this home run. This is all we tout here in Yankee Stadium. You know, you're down 5-1 in the 7th. Let's show the solo homer. Let's celebrate that like it was some kind of monumental accomplishment. Let's not worry about the terrible at bat he had with runners at first and second and nobody out in the second inning. Let's when he should have bunted and popped it straight up in the air. Let's not show that. Let's show the meaningless home run. Let's show 21.7 at bats per home run. Let's just freaking keep pounding the home run in your head like it's that important in baseball, and it's so not important. 1-1. Swung way out in front of the changeup. Way out in front, count 1-2. There's other ways to score in baseball. I don't know if the Yankees know this. I don't know if younger Yankee fans know this because all the Yankees show, all Yes shows, all they talk about is home runs. There's there's so many other ways to score in baseball besides hitting the ball out of the ballpark. Maybe they should try it. 1-2. And that one hit him. Yarbrough's come close a few times. He's been inside Odor the entire time. Odor took one inside. He swung it a couple inside, and then Odor didn't even bother to move. And I don't blame him. That's a lollipop breakable. Actually kind of stuck his elbow down and took it right in the elbow pad. He ain't even going to feel that. The soft tossing, you get hit with a 69-mile-an-hour changeup in your elbow pad. He ain't going to feel that. So, and the first, Yandy Diaz getting a laugh out of it, saying, I did that the other day. I'm not going to move out of the way. And Odor's like, hell no. So it'll be Clint Frazier. He has struggled at the beginning of the year. Yarbrough deals, and Frazier takes it inside. Yarbrough does not throw hard at all. That was 82. Frazier's looked lost the plate, which is kind of surprising because this kid's got a good stick. But here you go. 63 straight appearances without an RBI. He's been to the plate 63 straight times without an RBI. He takes that one inside, count 2-0. That's not good. That's not good. But let's go, man. Torres has disappointed. Yeah, me too, Nick, because I love Gleyber, and he has been a huge disappointment. And maybe the biggest disappointment on the Yankees this year. And the last couple of years has been Gleyber. It's very possible. because I really liked Glaber. I thought he'd be really good. He's still young, but 2-0. Frazier rips it foul outside of third, and the count is 2-1. But I thought Torres would be much better. I really did. It's kind of funny. He's got that Gary Sanchez disease where his first two seasons, he looks like he's going to be an unbelievable superstar, and then he just really falls off the face of the planet. And I think that starts with fielding. And I think it's laziness. The ball he didn't catch on the throw by Higashioka yesterday led to 2 runs. It'll be a 2-1 to Frazier. Yarborough sets and throws over to first, and Odor back easily. One thing I'll say about Ougnette Odor, the punch to Bautista's jaw is one of my favorite moments. I hated Jose Bautista. I couldn't stand that cocky, arrogant son of a bitch. And Odor blasting him was pretty funny, I'm not going to lie. It'll be a 2-1 to Frazier. Yarborough throws the first again. Odor may be off by a step. Rays extremely worried about a hit and run. Yankees aren't hitting and running, man. They don't do that. I don't even know why you bother throwing over to first. Yankees, they should. They should do it more. But they don't even matter. They're shifting on Frazier. They're holding the runner on. I mean, you don't even need a hit and run. What's that going to do? Swings and misses. Change up down below the knees, and the count's 2-2. All he has to do is hit the ball at the right side. Normally, you would hit and run to open up holes on the infield. With the way that teams shift nowadays, there's always a hole in the infield. The batters just don't go that way. They just don't. They don't try to do it. It'll be a 2-2 to Clint Frazier. Pitch. Just missed the corner. 3-2. Now Odor will run. It's 1-0 Yankees here in the bottom of the second. The run courtesy of a Giancarlo Stanton solo blast to right field. Odor was then hit by a pitch with 2 outs. He's the runner at first. And a full count pitch coming to Clint Frazier. With 2 outs, Odor will take off. The lefty comes set the belt. There goes Odor. The pitch swung on and fouled back. Count remains full at 3-2. Talk radio like he's a superstar. Oh, Boone. I agree, Andrew. I agree. Boone does ruin these guys. Boone's ruined these guys. Boone ruined Gary Sanchez, in my opinion. Gary Sanchez was way too good with Girardi and night and day with Aaron Boone. I agree. I think Gary Sanchez is a guy that needs tough love, and he doesn't get it from Boone. Pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3. So Clint Frazier continues to be lost in the plate. He's KO'd, and that will end the inning for the Yankees. They do get a run on 1 hit. They leave 1. We've played 2. We'll go to the top of the 3rd inning. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rays nothing. The Yankees don't have – the Yankees' idea of a rally is 2 solo home runs. Like that's their idea of a rally. 2 solo home runs. Like that's their idea of a rally. The Yankees don't know how to have a rally. They don't. This team has no idea how to put 3 or 4 straight hits together. Young Money. How can I be the man when you're the man? So I think Pedroia was good. Yeah, Pedroia was very good. I mean, he won Rookie of the Year, he won an MVP, he won a number of titles. Pedroia was good. Pedroia was a good player. And Duar's hurt, Andrew. What's going on, Johnny Gonzalez? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for being here, man. Zachary Weiss, what's up? Yeah, J-Dog winning. Stanton hit a home run. Yeah, listen. Hey, Garrett Cole. Hey, Garrett. Hi, Garrett. How you doing? Garrett, listen. What's going on, Garrett? How you doing, buddy? Garrett Cole, you know you're the man, right? Yankees got your run. Now make it stand up. Yankees got your run. Now do your job and shut the Rays out, because that's probably the only one you're getting. So make it stand up. Make it stand up, Garrett. No pressure, by the way, Garrett. You're the only damn good player we got in this entire squad. But hey, no pressure. God, if it wasn't for Garrett Cole, can you imagine how bad this team would be? Can you imagine how bad the Yankees would be without Garrett Cole? Why is Yvonne Alawi only for Lakers teams? Because the Lakers are Showtime. The Lakers, Hollywood, man. Famous people. She's famous, so she comes to the Laker games. We don't have that here in New York. We just have guys like me, blue-collar Italian people that like to scream at their team and say they suck. Anyway, we're going to the top of the 3rd. That pitch is low from Cole to Zunino, and the count's 1-0. Zunino, Kiermaier, and Diaz 9-1-2, or I'm sorry, 8-9-1 here for Tampa. Zunino hitting a solid 161, and he crushes the ball. Foul. I was going to say, one of his home runs against the Yankees. A good swing of that one. Cole, really not, he's definitely missing location. Cole, that ball broke right back over the inside part of the plate, and Zunino crushed it. But Cole is definitely not as sharp as he normally is. That dude almost caught that line drive. Hit him in the stomach. He softened the blow. 1-1. Outside 2-1. So, let's go Knicks. Yeah, taping that game, actually. Taping the Knicks, then taping the Rangers. Once this game's over, I'll go watch the Rangers on a delay. Swung on a line, base hit right through the shift. So Zunino had 2 really good swings at Garrett Cole. There's a leadoff. The Yankees, no matter who's on the mound, can we get it? Can we get a shutdown inning ever? LA Lou, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Brilly says, wanted to make this point. The K zone isn't the strike zone. It changes day to day with the ump. He makes the strike zone and the hitter must adjust. I completely agree with that. Completely agree with that. It is. There's definitely a textbook definition in the rule book of what the strike zone is, but every umpire has their own interpretation of the strike zone. Completely agree. That pitch is swung on and into the air to center field. Hicks took a step back, comes in, and he can't make the catch, and then he kicks the ball. And if he would have just fielded the ball cleanly after he misplayed it, they would have got the out at second. But bum-ass Hicks can't catch. You freaking suck. I cannot stand Aaron Hicks. Hate the freaking guy. Johnny, thanks so much, bro. Appreciate it. Really. Would you still have Cole if DeGrom is available? No, DeGrom's better than Cole. Not by much. But DeGrom's better. I like DeGrom better. Like I said, not by much. They're pretty much 1 and 1A, but I think DeGrom's a little bit better. Hicks is complete trash. Totally misplayed the ball in center field, taking 2 steps back and then trying to come in. That pitch is outside to Diaz, count 1-0. So he misplayed it, then he kicked the ball around. If he would have just picked the ball up after he misplayed it, he would have had the out. He would have had the out second. And Cole, just disgusted look on his face. Like, you can't catch the ball. I get the guy to pop up, but you can't make a damn catch. 1-0. Outside corner, 1-1. That's why the Yankees are 5-9, people. Just can't make easy plays. Can't make your most basic plays in the outfield. The dude just sucks. Guy's hitting how did it swung on a miss, strike 2? How did they give this guy 7 years? How do you possibly justify giving that bum 7 years? You ought to get 7 years in prison for robbing the Yankees the way he did. What a joke. What a joke. 1-2. Diaz checks his swing and the count's 2-2. For real. The guy can't do anything. Nothing. I understand that the guy taking a big swing of the plate. I understand that you take a step back, but he took like 2 steps back and then he can't even pick the ball up. And it's not like he's hit it. He don't hit it all either. Diaz fouls it back. And again, Cole's not striking anybody out. The Rays continue to battle at the plate. But the Yankees just can't get a shutdown inning. It takes every bit of their might to get lucky and run into a pitch to hit a home run to go up, and then immediately they give it back. And that's not even Cole's fault. Should be 1 out, 1 on here, not 2 outs or 2 on and nobody out. It's just totally ridiculous. It'll be a 2-2. Swung on and grounded right up the middle, base hit, tied at 1 apiece. Hicks kicks it again! Hicks kicks it again in center field, and the runner will go to third. Line drive, base hit, Hicks kicks it, and the runner goes to third. Great job. Good job, buddy. What a joke. Pull the guy. If I'm the manager, if I'm the manager, I go out there and I yank his ass out of the game. I'm dead serious. I'm like, get out, get off the field. You suck, get out. I'm dead ass serious. I put Gardner in there right now. I'm like, go get off the field. Gardner, get in center field right now. Absolutely pathetic. $70 million for that. I can catch the damn ball. I can't hit it, but I can catch it. Team can't do anything right. Can't even feel the damn ball. It is just a joke. Bad news bears out there for the Yankees. So the Rays have runners at first and third with nobody out. They've tied the game thanks to blunders by Aaron Hicks. Meadows fouls it back 1-1. It's just so stupid. It's just so stupid. And again, the Yankees just can't. Not that this is Garrett Cole's fault, although Garrett Cole has given up 2 hard-hit balls in this inning. But the Yankees just can't get a shutdown inning. They don't know what that means. They don't know what it means. Pitch. Swung and a miss, strike 2. They just don't know what it means. This team has no idea how to win. And you would expect that from a team of young guys like the Knicks. The Knicks are young. The Giants are young, okay? Those types of teams, you understand that they have their hiccups and sometimes they have a hard time learning how to win games. The Yankees are old. The Yankees are one of the oldest teams in baseball. 1-2. Swung on and foul back. And again, Cole can't put anybody away today. He can't put anybody away. These guys continue to foul off pitches. But the Yankees' average age in this team is almost 30. That is a veteran group of guys. This is a very old team. And it is time to break this thing down at this point. It really is. They have a bad year. It's time to get rid of the manager. It's time to get rid of the GM. It's time to start over. And I know that we don't consider pitches. Oh, he called it strike 3. Yankees got a break. Meadows doesn't like the call. Don't blame him. The umpire that was definitely a delayed call. That was definitely delayed. He thought about that for a second. Ball hits the glove there. And then the umpire, unless he called strike 3 and then he did his action late, but that's a really delayed call on television. And I think the Yankees got a break there because that looked to be just off the plate. But that was delayed by the ump, and that might be what ticked Meadows off. Anyway, it's a big strikeout for Cole. Now a double play will get him out of the inning with Manuel Margot at the plate. Pitch. He squared around the bunt. And he didn't go around. Count 1-0. Kiermaier at third. Diaz at first. Zunino scored in the inning. We're tied at 1 apiece. Margot 0 for 1 grounded out in the first. I'm telling you, Chicken, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Hicks should have 2 errors in this inning, by the way. 2. It's not like the guy's hitting at the plate either, and he makes a mistake in the outfield. This guy doesn't do anything right. The 0-1, or 1-0 rather. Swung on and hit in the air, deep at the track. Frazier in front of the track makes the catch. That'll be deep enough to score the run. The throw comes into second. It doesn't come into second as Frazier completely misses the cutoff man, airmails it, and allows the runner to go to second. Again, that may not show up an error as a box score, but all you got to do is throw the ball to the cutoff man. This is why the manager needs to be fired, because they don't do anything right. The most basic shit. Throw the ball to the freaking cutoff man. It's basic baseball. Where are you throwing that? And why are there 2 guys right? I give up. I give up. I give up. It is the most basic baseball that they are not being taught here, and they should know how to do this. These are not guys that are 21, man. They're my age, it seems, and they can't do it right. I'm so sick of this piss-poor baseball by this team. What? It's disgraceful. How are you not embarrassed that you can't even field the ball or throw the ball where it's supposed to go? Rolly, thanks so much, man. Really, you see what I think, well, he meant Rays. Oh, Ray, I read that wrong. I thought that said Jays. You see what the Rays just did? Hit a sac fly. That's baseball. Exactly. That is exactly it. And then what Clint Frazier did, that's pathetic. Yankees really committed 3 errors in this inning. 3. They're going to get 1 in the box score, but it's 3. Mental errors should count too. It's a joke. I don't even know why I stream this team. All this team does is raise my blood pressure. It's too bad that I don't have my freaking Apple Watch on. We could monitor my heart rate in this game right now. 1-1 swung and a missed, slider down and away. The count 1-2. This team makes me so damn mad. I can't even call the game. Diaz on at second. Brandon Lowe at the plate. It'll be a 1-2 from Cole to Lowe. The righty kicks and deals inside 2-2. Just so sick. Just so sick of this team, man. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say. It's really, really bad. It's a really bad team. It'll be a 2-2 pitch upstairs 3-2. Again, Cole can't put anybody away today either, man. He can't strike anybody out. I told you don't have good stuff today. Cole don't have it today. He just doesn't. He's been let down by the fielders. He's definitely been let down by his defense. But these are one of those games that Roger Clemens would talk about and tell you if you don't have your best stuff, but you could grind out 6 innings of the most meaningful starts. This is one of them for Cole. Pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3. Well, the damage has been done, and the damage was done by Aaron Hicks with counted as 1 error. The Yankees really made 3 errors in the inning. They only give them 1, but for real, it's 3 errors. The Rays get 2 runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. We've played 2.5. We'll go to bottom of third, 2-1 Tampa Bay. So stupid. So stupid. Hey, Yanks need Tibbs, yes. Yankees need Thibodeau, yes. Yes, they do. They do. Hickory stick, Hick. Yeah, he sucks, Nico. I can't stand Aaron Hicks. I might actually hate him more than Gary Sanchez. I think Hicks has climbed the ladder to the point that he is my least favorite Yankee. Guy is so overrated, such overrated trash. The difference between Sanchez and Hicks is this. Sanchez at one point was actually a really good baseball player. When Girardi left, he turned into total crap. But he was actually a really good baseball player. Hicks has never been a good baseball player, ever. Huge bust that the Minnesota Twins drafted, because I'm pretty sure he was a first-round pick. Okay? That was a massive bust. LA Lou, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Really. He says Dodgers won yesterday on a bases-loaded walk by Kershaw against Darvish in the 9th. A 9th-inning dinger by Turner. Lockdown pitching. Excellent D. Loving it. Yeah, what's that like? Maybe it's time to start watching Dodger games. Because even though I'm a Yankee fan, obviously, it'd be nice to watch good baseball. It's like I'm a Knicks fan. I watch the Lakers because it's pretty good basketball. You know, somebody said, I saw somebody commented, in my, after the game yesterday. And the guy says, he goes, Jesus, he goes, I didn't know you could get that angry. You seem like such a chilled guy. Anybody that questions my fanhood about the Knicks or the Lakers should see the difference between me streaming my favorite teams and streaming the Lakers. Do I like the Lakers? Yes. Do I root for the Lakers to win? Yes. But if they lose, do I get this mad? I do get mad when they play bad. I do. But not like I do with these teams. Because my heart and soul are in these teams. I love the Lakers. I love streaming the Lakers. I have fun streaming the Lakers. When the Knicks aren't there, I'm going to root for the Lakers. That's a fact, okay? But you can see the difference between when I'm really invested in a team and when I stream a team. You can tell the difference. Especially this one. Especially the Yankees. Especially the Yankees. I get so mad at the Yankees. With good reason. Anyway, the Yankees now trail 2-1. Higashioka pops it up a mile high on the right side of the infield. It's going to go out of play. Right side, I should say, and out of play over the dugout. It'll be Higgy, DJ, Judge. 9-1-2 for the Yankees, who now trail 2-1. Dodgers dog, yeah. Well, I haven't done a Dodgers game this year. I won't get any Dodgers stuff done until basketball's done. Yeah, Knicks for life, absolutely. Yeah, trust me, if I was a single guy without a kid, I'd be streaming all the Knicks games. You would see the same type of thing for me when I did the Knicks games as I do for the Yankees. Swung and a miss, strike two. I also wouldn't have just decided to pick up the Knicks this year because they're good. I would have been streaming them for 3 years like I had the Lakers. It's just they don't fit my schedule. Oh, yeah. Yankees trail 2-1 bottom of the third. Higashioka leading off. 1-2 count coming from Yarbrough to Higgy. Lefty deals, and that's just outside and low. Count 1-0. And any update on Sanchez? By the way, I didn't see any updates on Sanchez at all. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a real New Yorker, right? Because I'm streaming the Yankees over the Knicks. Yeah, I'm not a real New Yorker. You're not a real man. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I'm not a real New Yorker. I live in upstate New York, so I'm not a real New Yorker at all. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Man of 1,005 holes, thanks so much, bro. Appreciate it. Really, really. Rays don't have better talent, but have better fundamentals of baseball. Yanks don't have anyone to guide them on that, and they will continue to struggle. And that is 100% accurate, man of holds. 100% accurate, sir. 100% accurate. At least you don't have Diaz or Familia on your team. We'll take anybody right now. Anybody. The Mets are winning, man. The Yankees ain't doing it. It'll be a payoff to Higashioka pitch. Swung on and ripped down the line, and it's going to be caught. It wasn't down the line. Meadows had him played that way, and he makes catch. Good swing by Higgy, but an out. So nothing to show for that. He's good at bat, but comes up short. They're showing the Yankees blunders in the field. Like, this is the things that they should be showing, not the home runs. They're showing all of the – it's just pathetic. It really is. This team just doesn't care. They don't try to get better. They don't try. It's really sad. It really is. Hey, Philip, thank you for becoming a member, my man. I really appreciate it. Really. Philip, welcome to the Dog Pound, sir. Yo, where are my Dog Pound members at? Where the Dog Pound at? Welcome, Philip. Papa Christo into the Dog Pound. Hoo, let's go. I love the fact that the guy just told me I'm not streaming the Knicks. I'm streaming the Yankees, so I'm not a real New Yorker. Because the Yankees don't play in New York. That pitch is outside. That could be one of the dumbest comments I've ever received in my life. That was pretty stupid. I got to admit, that was pretty stupid. That's one of the dumbest comments. You're not a real New Yorker because you're doing the Yankees and not the Knicks. I'm going to stream the Knicks over my counterpart anyway. I wouldn't be streaming the same game he does. 1-1. Foul the way, count 1-2. You're not a real New Yorker because you're doing the Yankees and not the Knicks. It makes perfect sense. Oh, Lord. I should have asked the guy, what are you streaming right now? What game are you streaming? Are you streaming the Knicks? If you are, give me the link to your channel so I can go watch a stream of the Knicks. The pitch by DJ popped up to right, and coming in a couple of steps and making the catch is Manuel Margot, 2 away here in the Yankee third. By the way, this is how you get a shutdown inning, Yankees. You see Ryan Yarbrough, the man with a 6.5 ERA coming into the game, shutting down the Yankees like no problem. Aaron Hicks is shit. Oh, my God, Steel Maiden. Aaron Hicks is diarrhea fondue. He's pathetic. Aaron Hicks is a freaking construction site porta potty when it's 110 degrees out. That is what Aaron Hicks is. Here's Judge. He takes it on the inside corner. The count 0-1. The Yankees trail 2-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. 2 outs, nobody on for New York. Ryan Yarbrough has come in and looked like Sandy Koufax from the left side against this pathetic New York Yankees squad. The pitch outside, count 1-1. It is what it is. Yanks relegated to laptop, Knicks to the big screen. Wow. I don't blame you. I don't blame you there. The 1-1, low and inside 2-1. That was pretty impressive. He definitely had to hold the L there. Oh, God. George Steinbrenner would have never kept Hicks. Phillip. But George Steinbrenner would have got a much better center fielder to patrol center field. I mean, this is the center field that Mantle played, that DiMaggio played, that Mercer played, that Bernie played. And we got that scrub out there. He ought to be ashamed of himself. 2-1 to Judge, outside 3-1. This is a pitch to Judge again. When you're ahead of the count 3-1, you don't have to overswing. You don't chase. You sit there, you look for a pitch in a certain zone. And if it's there, you crank it. And if it's not, you don't. Because the pitcher's in trouble here. The 3-1. Judge does swing, and he rips it to center field, but backing up is Kiermaier, and he'll make the catch. Too much overspin on that. Too much topspin. Judge hit the hell out of that ball, but he didn't get it up in the air. Yankees go meekly. 1-2-3 in their half of the third as Ryan Yarbrough has set down 4 straight Yankees. Actually, no. Well, he has set down 4 straight Yankees. Go to the top of the fourth, 2-1 Tampa Bay. Well, the Yankees had a lead for like a second. That was nice. The Yankees actually led this game for like 2 minutes. That's pretty good. Nothing's more frustrating than watching the Mets during a DeGrom start. They're under 500 in this start since 2018. And yeah, it's the Mets can't hit. The Mets, I don't know what it is about the Mets. They just can't hit. I don't know. Well, neither can the Yankees. I mean, DeGrom would have the same record here. You know. Yeah, what a shock. 1-2-3. Exactly. Well, White Lotus, honestly, that's the guy that should be playing first base. They actually talked about why do they even bring in Jay Bruce? Why? They have Mike Ford. They like Mike Ford. Fat Mike, as I like to call him. Actually, Mike Ford lost a lot of weight, but Mike was a little on the heavier side. I mean, we lovingly call him Fat Mike here on the old Bad Dog broadcast, and Fat Mike is going to come back now. He's thinner, but even if he's 160 pounds, I'll still call him Fat Mike. Meet, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. No, AJ, they're not consistent. It's because all they do is hit home runs. You're not going to consistently hit home runs. That's why I get sick and tired of hearing Aaron Boone say, once we start banging. Nah, son. Try fielding the ball. I said that yesterday a million times. Jay Bruce is one of 4 All-Stars selected in the first round of the 2005 MLB draft who played for the Yankees. Who are the other 3? Oh, God, I got no idea. I have no idea. Dominic, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Hope you're enjoying your weekend, sir. It'll be Brousseau, Wendell, and Satsugo, 5, 6, and 7 for Tampa as they bat here in the top of the fourth, leading 2-1. Exactly, guy. That's the whole point, man. It's the whole point. The 1-0. In there for a strike count, 1-1. Like you just said, they're trying to hit homers and they can't even do the little things. That's like trying to do calculus when you don't even want to do basic arithmetic. Okay, so it's the same thing. It's like you don't know how to multiply 6 times 6 and you're going to try to do derivatives. It's not going to happen. The 1-1. Foul back, 1-2. Oh, Jesse, you're not lying. The Yankees need a ton of DJs on this team. Tons. It's not even they do need contact hitters, you're right, but they need to do the basic things in baseball. They need to know how to get runners over. They need to know how to sacrifice. They need to know how to give up in a bat to get a runner over and get him in. Pitch is fouled back by Brousseau. The count remains 1-2. That's what the Yankees need to do, and that goes back to managing. In my opinion, watching the way that they field out there, watching that they don't do anything properly. Just the most basic things that you're supposed to be able to do in baseball, like hitting the cutoff man, that's bad that's a bad managerial job. The 1-2. Strike 3 call. Brousseau takes it on the upstairs outside corner. Can I help you, sir? No, thank you. Just looking. So Brousseau is down on strikes. That'll bring up Joey Wendell. Yeah, the funny thing is, Michael, you say DJ's struggling a little bit, and he's still hitting 275. That's struggling. You're right. He is struggling. For DJ, he is struggling a little bit. 275 is struggling for him. That's how much. If Giancarlo Stanton was hitting 275 or Gary Sanchez was hitting 275, we'd be elated. If Hicks was hitting 275, we'd be elated. That curveball hangs high but caught the top of the strike zone for a strike count. 0-1 to Wendell. He was hit by a pitch in the second inning. Rangers play at 3 o'clock, Guillermo. And I'm actually taping that too. Taping them and the Knicks. That pitch is up and away. The count's 1-1. Oh, I don't think anybody's hating on DJ, guy. I don't think anybody's hating on DJ, but for DJ, he's right. He is struggling a little bit. For him, 1-1. Fouled away, count 1-2. Scotty, how can I be the man when you demand, sir? Jefferson, what's going on? M. Mall. He's done 2-1 games over. Seems that way, don't it? Doesn't it seem that way? Oh, Lord. It'll be a 1-2 from Cole to win. Cole kicks and deals. Too much on the plate. And Frazier over makes the catch. Not where Cole wanted it. Wendell hit it the opposite field. Caught right in front of the track. 2 away here in the Rays' fourth. The Beast of the East, Johnny, I don't know about that. But I do my best. I want to DJ the Mets. Unfortunately, my team's too stupid. Well, you got Francisco Lindor. I mean, that's pretty good. I was so happy that the Yankees got DJ LeMahieu back because the Yankees don't have any other guys like him. That's what the Yankees need. You know, the Yankees are the free agency. They got to stop looking at home runs and shit. Pitches way upstairs. Just Tsutsugo counts 1-0. The Yankees need to do what, Bob Watson and Gene Stick-Michael did. Look at guys that get on base. Look at their on-base percentage. That pitch is low and inside 2-0. Don't look at their power. Who gives a damn about that? I know the game has changed, okay? I understand that it's changed. But outside of Jack Clark, there wasn't one guy in the St. Louis Cardinals in the 80s that, was going to hit a home run. They went with speed and fundamentals. Whitey Herzog was a damn good manager. That's how you win. It's still how you win baseball games. By doing the little things, the intangibles, the basics. It'll be a 3-0 in there. First strike counts 3-1 to Tsutsugo. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the fourth. Rays 2, Yanks 1. Oh, I think the Dodgers will repeat as champions. Dodgers are really good. It'll be a 3-1 from Cole to Tsutsugo. Pop it straight up in the air. Again, Cole just missing his spots. It was right down the middle. And Frazier makes the catch, and that will retire the side. An uneventful inning for the Yankees and the Rays. For once, Rays go 1-2-3 in their half of the fourth. We've played 3.5. Go to the bottom of the fourth with the score. The Tampa Bay Rays 2, the New York Yankees 1. Yankees can't even get runs against the freaking middle relief of the goddamn Rays, man. It's just sad. Knicks are up by 15. I tell you what, they must have really turned it around because somebody came in here and said the Knicks are losing. What would I do if Babe Ruth is out there? I don't know. The Yankees have a much better chance of winning, I can tell you that much. And James, that's exactly right. Do the little things right, you'll do the big things right. That's why I always say every batter's approach should be up the middle into the opposite field gap. It does not mean you're not going to hit a home run. You should try to take every pitch back up the middle. Don't mean you won't pull it. All it means is you're keeping your stance closed and your hands back so that when you do go after the ball, you have all your power. Because as soon as you bring your hand, as soon as you're opened up your hips, your hands are forward, you have no power. None. That's why you hit those weak ground balls at shortstop, but you're right-handed hitter and you've expended all your power already. So it happens. Do I think they need a rebuild? Q-Man, I think they need to start rebuilding with the coaching staff. And yeah, I think it's time to try to get some younger talent in here. I think guys like Hicks should be gone. I think guys like Sanchez should be gone. Definitely do not need to sign guys like Rougned Odor. And now Jay Bruce retired, but you certainly don't need to sign those guys. I'm not going to say get rid of Gardner. I love Gardy. Gardy's a leader. Gardy needs to play more, in my opinion. Gardner should play more. Because Gardner is a baseball player. Is he as good as he once was? Absolutely not. But what does Gardner do? Gardner can run still. He can bunt. He can field. He can steal a base. And he can pop one now and again. Give me a bunch of Brett Gardners. Give me a bunch of Brett Garners and a bunch of DJ LeMayus. Give me seven guys in my lineup like DJ LeMayu and Brett Gardner, and I bet you have a winning ball club. And Hicks swings at the first pitch and pops it straight up in the air. This guy sucks. I just can't stand him. I don't have the volume up. I hope that fans are booing the living hell out of him. I can't stand him, man. They're showing the Dodgers game last night right there. They're showing Mookie making. Ooh, did he trap that? Fans are booing Hicks. They should. They absolutely should boo Hicks. That guy's it's pathetic. He sucks. He don't have care in the world, man. I don't care about baseball. Stanton swings in the first pitch and fouls away. So, again, Ryan Yarbrough came in here with a 6.5 ERA, and he's just sending the Yankees down like he's Sandy Koufax. The Yankees have no chance against a soft-tossing guy who throws. I can hit Yarbrough. That's how slow this guy's throwing, okay? And they can't hit him. The 0-1. Stanton took a shot at right field again, fouled it away. The count's 0-2. 2-1 Tampa Bay in the bottom of the fourth. 1 out, nobody on for the Yankees. And yet every day Aaron Hicks hits third. Every day he's in the middle of the lineup. Like, what is wrong? Like, what? How are you a manager and you put that guy in the middle of your lineup? Like, what is wrong with Aaron Boone? Is it an ego thing? Well, I got to stand swing. Stand down to 3 pitches. You know what the fans need to start doing? Fans need to just not show up to the ballpark. You want to make a statement? Start boycotting them. Stop paying a week's salary to go watch this pathetic bunch of scrubs because it ain't worth it. Watch them the way I do. Watch them on television. They don't deserve your money. They don't. That pitch is outside of Gleyber, 1-0. I freaking love this kid. He absolutely sucks this year. He's hitting 208. He can't field. He's driven in 1 run. Guy hits 4th or 5th every freaking day. He's driven in 1 run in 14 games. The 1-0. He swings and lines it foul. It wouldn't have mattered because he would have been out if it was fair because Brousseau was right on the line. Gleyber hit it right into the shift. I hear you, guy. I hear you. You know. You had the game yesterday? Yes. No, great swing by Stanton, of course. Of course. Of course. What's going on, Jay? How you doing, buddy? Ricky Roma, what's going on? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Yankees trail 2-1. Pitch to Gleyber outside 2-1. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for more great Yankee rage and passion from this channel. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you for being here. Having fun with that podcast, too. We'll always have fun doing that Saturday morning podcast for the Yankees. The 2-1. Gleyber gets beat on a pitch inside, pops up to the right side, and coming over on the weak fly ball is Manuel Margot. He makes the catch. The Yankees go meekly again, 1-2-3, very quiet against Ryan Yarbrough, who came in with a 6.5 ERA. He sent down 7 straight Yankees. The Yankees have 1 hit through 4 innings, and they trail 2-1. What a sad state of affairs. What a sad state of affairs. This really is. Really bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. It's terrible, man. Yeah, Andrew, that's what they do. That's what they do. They should boo Hicks, man. Yeah, he's terrible. He is terrible. I can't stand him, man. Aaron Hicks needs to retire. I can tell you that. Everybody has a Yankees number, man, of 1,005. Well, every team has it. Every team. Except for the Orioles. You know, when are exactly, Ken, when are the O's coming in? Maybe we have a chance. You know. It's sad. L.A. Lou, thanks so much, my brother. I really appreciate that, man. Really. He says, I found out Marcus Timms was the hitting coach, and they hired Rachel Balkovich as assistant hitting coach, but she didn't come from softball. She was an assistant strength coach and promoted to assistant head coach or hitting coach. It's very interesting. That's very interesting. Something the Yankees do. The hell with trying to make your batters better. Just do something for political correctness. I mean, I know everybody gets, it's early, man. Oh, it's early. Listen, man, it's been the same team for 3 years, and this team has progressively gotten worse since 2017. It has. It has progressively gotten worse since Boone has become the manager. Don't give a damn how many regular season games they win and how many times they beat the Orioles. I don't care about that. This team does not know how to play baseball, and that is a reflection of the manager. And I don't know how the hell this guy gets a pass, and I don't know what the hell he has on the Yankees. I don't know what Brian Cashman has on the Yankees. I don't understand how you can put this team together, spend all this money, and be this bad for this long, and nothing happens. $314 million for Garrett Cole, $325 million for Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch. Swung and popped up foul. Count 1-1. It's Zunino, Kiermaier, and Diaz 8, 9, and 1 for the Rays. This was the part of the order that scored the 2 runs in their half of the third inning. They lead 2-1. Johnny, thank you so much. Appreciate you, my man. Really, brother. Does Hicks take the cake over Ingram? And you should watch the Phillies because we have Girardi, who you are familiar with. Probably should start watching the Phillies. He's Girardi, knows how to manage. Hicks is way worse than Evan Ingram. That's not close. Hicks is the worst New York athlete there is. Maybe Mets fans know somebody worse, or Islander fans because I really don't watch them. Hicks is the worst player in the city of New York. The 1-2. Swung and a miss, strike 3. A good slider out of the zone there. Had Zunino reaching, which is exactly make Zunino reach. Zunino's going to leave the strike zone all the time. So Cole strikes him out here to start the 5th. That'll bring up Kevin Kiermaier. Hicks is worse than anybody, man. KP, yes, I do believe that Anthony Davis will be back Thursday against the Mavericks. That was their target date. So I do believe that. Definitely believe that. Yeah, I have no stones. I know I don't. You're right. I'm fair. I'm definitely fair weather. For 37 years, I'm definitely a fair weather fan. That's a good call. The 0-1. Inside 1-1. I'm just going to say this, man. If you're trying to get a rise out of me, buddy, it ain't going to work. I couldn't care less. Your opinion of me means less than the toilet paper I wipe my ass with. Let's be honest, man. I don't care. I don't care. I hope that the sliver of attention that I just gave you right there made your day. Because when it's all said and done, you're going to have to go back to your life. And it's got nothing to do with me. You're not mad at me. You're mad at your own choices. I didn't make your choices. The 1-2. Low and in the dirt, 2-2. Hicks is not worse than Sanchez. Oh, he's worse. Oh, he's worse, Tim. Listen, Aaron Hicks made 2 errors out there in the outfield today. Like I said, at least Sanchez was good at one point. Hicks has never been good. Hicks had 1 year where he hit like 27 home runs or something. And like 10 of them were against Boston. So the Yankees paid him 7 years for that. Yes, LA Lou. I do have that. I still have that toilet paper. Swung and a miss, strike 3. So Cole had back-to-back strikeouts here in the 5th. I do still have that toilet paper. I should have that on the Yankees. Vanna should join me on the Yankee streams. I'm going to have somebody start joining me here, man. Because this is rough. Anyway, that'll bring up Diaz, and he takes it outside. Count 1-0. 2-1 Rays, top of the 5th. 2 outs, nobody on. Look at most strikeouts in the first 4 starts. The Yankees of all time. They come up with the dumbest statistics, man. They really do. Cole's got 7 Ks in it. I'm not taking anything away from Garrett Cole, but, man, I mean, come on. I guess statisticians have to do something. That pitch is upstairs, and the umpires called that a strike today, but he didn't call it a strike there to Diaz. It's 2-0 to Yandy Diaz. Cole kicks and deals outside corner, 2-1. I thought it was a strike, Gummy. I thought it was a strike. Yes, Sean, yes. Yeah, I agree. I think many people's asses are better than Aaron Hicks. It'll be a 2-1. Swung on and chopped the short. Glaber there, throws the first. Rays retired in order, 1-2-3. We've played half a game. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the score of the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. The Yankees got to get some runs, man. Somehow, some way. Got to get some runs. The whole thing with Tampa Bay, again, on paper, this team on paper, you look at the lineups, you look at the pitching staff, you look at all that, and you say the Rays got no chance. So why have the Rays beaten the Yankees 14 out of the last 17 games? It's because they do the little things correctly and the Yankees don't. The game of baseball, that's really what it comes down to. The Yankees don't do the little things. The Rays do. That's how you win baseball games. It's hitting home runs is great. Hitting home runs is exciting. It's sexy. It's fun to watch. Like I said, my favorite call is Bot Felicia. I love that one, okay? But at the end of the day, the little things win you ball games, not home runs. They don't. They don't. Guys hitting 206 with 28 home runs and 60 RBIs are not winning you baseball games. Guys like Paul O'Neill that hit 312 with 19 homers and drove in 119 runs, those are your guys that win you baseball games. Those are your baseball players. You guys like Paul O'Neill. You guys like Derek Jeter. Those are you guys that win your baseball games. You guys like Bernie Williams. Bernie had some pop. Bernie ain't hitting 40 homers in a year. Bernie's out there winning batting titles and hitting 24 homers and driving in 115 runs. Stealing bases and playing gold glove center field. That's how you win baseball games. I have never been to an opening day game, Milfman. I've never been to opening day. Lucas, it's not just Aaron Hicks. Aaron Boone's screwing the team. Hicks is a bargain at $10 million a year for the opposition, I guess. Philip Brocious. I mentioned him yesterday. Brocious drove in 98 runs from the 9th spot in the order. And then he won the World Series MVP. The pitch is outside, 1-0. 2-1, Tampa Bay here in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be Gio, Odor, and Frazier, 6, 7, 8 for the Yankees. Gio also struggling this year, hitting 245, as pretty much every Yankee at the plate is struggling. The 1-0. They're all ice cold. Gio tries to pull an outside pitch and pulls it. Now the count's 1-1. The only thing I can say about the Yankees is they're all cold right now. So what you hope happens is that they all get hot for a week and win some damn games. Because that's not how you win. You want 3 or 4 guys hot in your lineup while the other are cold, and then you want it to reverse. 1-1. Umpire called that a strike. That pitch was higher than the one called through that he called the ball. It's not a strike. You call the ball, you called the pitch that was lower, a ball by Garrett Cole, you call that a strike. So now Gio behind the count 1-2. And I told you Ryan Yarbrough would lower every one of his numbers against the Yankees. And Gio reaches for a pitch 2 feet out of the strike zone, and he barely got a piece of it. The count's 1-2. Yeah, little bad luck. Probably take a little bad dog probably do a better job than Hicks. He can probably out trash talk Hicks. I tell you that much. He try hard. I can tell you this. He would try harder. It'll be a 1-2. Gio takes that one outside, 2-2. Strawberry is better than all his team, Jose. Absolutely. I agree. George the Boss would have fired Boone 2 years ago. Aaron Boone would have been fired last year by Steinbrenner. I have no doubt. George Steinbrenner would have fired him last year. 2-2. Gio swings and fouls it back. Count remains even at 2-2. Bottom of the 5th, Rays 2, Yanks 1. Gio leading off here for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough does not even throw a fastball, according to this. His sinker's 86 miles an hour average. He throws that the least amount. This guy, like I said, this guy don't throw hard at all. This guy can barely break a pane of glass with a baseball, but he's shutting down the Yankees. 2-2. Gio slaps it there inside the first and down the right field line. That's going to go into the corner. It kicks around. Gio's going to go to second with leadoff double. All right, Gio. Isn't it amazing when the Yankees take the ball to the opposite field, how good things happen for them? Take the ball the opposite way, man. Pitch is outside. Take the pitch outside. Seriously. The one hit, the one hit that the Yankees had before that one today, opposite field home run by Giancarlo Stanton. Now they have 2 hits, both going to the opposite field. Game of baseball really ain't that. I mean, it's hardest thing in sports to do is hit a baseball. Okay, but if you are at that level where you're at the major leagues, the actual game of baseball, the fundamentals really aren't that hard. Really not. Hit the ball where they ain't. And in this day and age, they ain't in a lot of places. Here's Odor. He got hit by Yarbrough, takes a massive cut, fouls it back, and the count's 0-1. So this is now the second time through the order for Ryan Yarbrough. Like I said, he came in to face Odor in the second. He hit Odor, and then he shut every Yankee down until Gio just doubled there. Don't need a home run. It'd be nice, but you don't need one. You need a single. And Odor hits it weakly to the pitcher. That will not get it done. And he's out. Typical baseball, man. That's just, again, it is just, you pull every damn pitch, and this time you hit it right back to the pitcher. All you got to do is make contact and hit it to the right side of the infield. That's it. Get the runner to third. But they can't even do that. They can't even do that. They can't even do it. Can't even do it. That brings up Clint Frazier now with a man at second and 1 out. Can't even do it. You're down by 1 run with a leadoff double. You can't even get the guy to third. Again, just basics. Frazier takes it up and in. It counts 1-0. It's just basic baseball. They can't do that. It's just so sad. Clint Frazier hitting 176. Hasn't driven in a run in 64 straight plate appearances. There's an RBI out there to be had now. If there's ever a guy that was due to drive in a run, I guess it's Clint Frazier, right? He hasn't driven in a run in 64 bats. He takes it low and outside, 2-0. That's one thing I said that, Jose. At least we know that Odor is a good right hand. See, I don't understand this. Somebody comes in here and says, oh my God, the Knicks too. The Knicks were up by 13. Second longest August streak to Josh Naylor. I don't even know who that is. He's on Cleveland, I guess. I guess that's not good company. 2-0 to Frazier. Inside corner. 2-1. Looked like a ball, but whatever. Glad Frazier didn't swing at that. He would have just hit a weak ground ball to third. Can't get a man over to third. Higgy's on deck. 2-1 Tampa Bay. Bottom of the fifth, Gio led off with a double, then Odor hit a weak ground ball to the pitcher. So he don't do his job. Does any Yankee actually do their job, is the question. 2-1. Frazier fouls it back, count 2-2. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. I just don't understand this. I can tell you this. Yogi Berra was fired in 1985 after the Yankees started off 6-10. And Billy Martin came in there and won 91 of the remaining 144 games or whatever it was. The Yankees won 97 games in 1985. The Yankees, if they lose, they'd be 5-10. Aaron Boone needs to be fired. Pitch. Down low 3-2. So Frazier's worked the count full. And I think all Yankee fans have had it with Aaron Boone. No, I know Naylor is an Indian, but I'm just saying, I don't know, man. It'll be a 3-2 to Frazier. And that, of course, he has to bench everybody that gets hot. Player has 3 hits, he benches them right away. 3-2. Frazier fouls it back again, staying alive up there. Count remains full at 3-2. 2-1 Tampa Bay, bottom of the fifth. Gio on at second. With 1 out. Yarbrough has the lowest average velocity on his fastball since 2018, just over 86 miles an hour. That just shows you don't need to throw 100 miles an hour to get guys out in the major leagues. So you can take your analytics and stuff them. It just shows you hitting spots and changing speeds is much more important than throwing hard. It is. That is an absolute fact. It doesn't matter how fast or slow you throw. If you can't change speeds and locate, you're gonna get wrecked at this level. Now, I'll be honest, I could probably go out there and get the Yankees out for 3 innings. 3-2. Frazier fouls it back. Staying alive up there, count remains 3-2. Anybody ever see Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor? That was a good movie. I don't know if anybody in here has seen that. That's an older movie. So you older guys in here, my age or maybe a little older, have seen it. Maybe some of you younger guys have seen it. If you haven't, give it a watch. It's pretty damn funny. But Monty Brewster could get the Yankees out for 3 innings. He even says it in the movie. I can get any team out for 3 innings. I can get any team out for 3 innings. He can get this team out for 3 innings. Definitely. It'll be a 3-2 to Frazier pitch. Frazier swings and lines it right to third. Over to third. So 2 up, 2 down. Gio still at second base. Such a joke. Such a joke. This team is so bad. So bad. Here comes Kyle Higashioka. He's over 1. He lined out in third. He hit the ball hard. So bad. This team is so bad. Accuracy matters to speed. Absolutely, chicken. Absolutely. Oh, there you go, Blue City. Yeah, that movie's great, man. Brewster's Millions is a classic. There's no doubt about it. That's a good movie. It's funny. So Richard Pryor was the man. Pitch. Higgy takes it up and away. The count is 1-0. Yankees trail 2-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Gio led off with a double. He's still there with 2 outs now. Showing Higashioka's home runs. Those are actually important because the Yankees actually won those games because of his 2 home runs. The 1-0 to Higgy. He swings and fouls it back, and the count remains, or the count is now 1-1. Higgy's going deep here, Jared. I would love that. I would just love a single. I would just love a big 2-out hit. I don't care where the hell it goes. I would just love a big 2-out hit. Why are the Yankees not good, Eric? Because they don't play baseball the correct way. That's why. They don't do the little things to win games. They just swing for the fences every time up. That's not how you win. That's not how you win baseball games. 1-1. Higgy crushes it, but it's going to go foul. Count 1-2. It's just like in basketball. 3-pointer is nice, but you're not going to win a basketball game taking nothing but 3-point shots. It's not going to happen. You have to do other things. You have to play defense. You have to rebound. You got to move the ball around. You got to make some layups. You got to make some mid-range jump shots, some baseline jump shots. You got to make some free throws. You're not going to win a basketball game with 100% of your shots being 3-pointers. It's not going to happen. You're not going to win a football game throwing the ball 40 yards down the field every time you have the ball in offense either. Pitches in the dirt, count 2-2. You got to do little things to win in every sport. And I think baseball, it's the biggest where you have to do the little things right to win the games. I think the little things in baseball are more important than any other sport there is. They don't do that. That's why they fail. They can get by on their laurels. They can get by on crushing bad teams, which is what they've done. But when they play a halfway decent team, they can't beat them. It shows up. These weaknesses show up every game. 2-2 outside, 3-2. Every game against a team like the Rays or the Jays or the Sox or a team like the Dodgers would wreck us. Johnny, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Really, really, Bendo. That's what pissed me off about Ryan Howard. He would always swing for the fences and always chase the low and away pitches. We were lucky to win one. He had Chase Elliott. He had a good team in 2008 and 2009. It'll be a full count to Higgy. Yarborough deals. Upstairs, Higgy walks. That turns it over to DJ. There's not one person I'd want on this team up right now more than DJ LeMahieu. Johnny, you know what's funny? You mentioned Ryan Howard because I have said that before, that I feel like he was where that started. The guys that struck out 200 times but hit 50 homers, so they didn't care. I felt like that's where this day and age of baseball started, was with Ryan Howard. Hitting 1 million home runs and hitting low 200s and striking out 200 times and not caring. I feel like that's where it started in the early 2000s. So I do feel like that, and that's what the Yankees have. They have a lot of guys that, again, you can look at their overall numbers and they're great. Look at them against some better pitching, and it's terrible. Yeah, we need DJ, man. We need DJ to come up big here, man. It's crazy to say that in the 15th game of the freaking baseball season, the bottom of the 5th inning, this is one of the biggest at-bats of the year for the Yankees right now. Again, DJ LeMahieu's got the highest batting average of runners in scoring position in the last 4 years. He's over 2 today. And again, we said that he was even for DJ. He's even straight. He's hitting 278. That's not DJ like. This guy won the batting title a year ago. He should have won MVP 2 years ago when he drove in over 100 runs from the leadoff spot. Hit 24 dingers. Guy plays all over the infield. Let's see what he can do here. They're not going to shift against him. The pitch. DJ takes it inside, 1-0. Yankees have an opportunity. They've had an opportunity. Gio Urshela led off with a double. Then 2 really bad outs by Odor and Frazier. Didn't even advance him. And Higgy walked, and those are the base runners. And that's DJ LeMahieu up here in a big spot in the 5th. Pitch. DJ swings and bloops it to right field. That's going to dunk in for a hit. Margot charges. He'll eat it. The Yankees have tied it into a piece. I say it all the time. It ain't how hard you hit it. It ain't what you. It's where you hit it. And there it is. The big 2-out RBI by D. He didn't try to kill it. He hit a little duck snort over second base, and it's just as effective. Let's go, damn it. L.A. Lou, thanks so much. Really, really. He says, I just wanted a second what Bad Dog is saying. The Dodgers set a record of, I believe, 54 runs scored with 2 outs. The Rays were tough until the last out. That's exactly it. That's how you win baseball games. What DJ LeMahieu just did is how you win baseball games. That's how you do it. You don't need to hit it 1,000,000 miles an hour. You don't need to hit home runs. You just need to place the ball where they're not. That's it. That's what he did. Here's Judge. Pitch. Judge tries to hit a 3-run homer and swings right through an outside breaking ball. And the count's 0-1. Judge needs to do what Stanton did in his first at bat. What Gio did. What DJ did. All 3 hits have gone to the opposite field today. Hit it to right field, Judge. Pitch. Outside, 1-1, especially since they're pitching you out there. You're strong as hell. You're not human. Your strength isn't human. It's that of like Thanos or somebody, okay? Just put the ball in the bat. Just hit the ball to right field. Hit the ball to right field, you're going to get a hit. I guarantee it. Hit the ball to the opposite field, I guarantee you get a hit. Up and in, 2-1. Take it easy, Your Honor. Yes. Take it easy, Your Honor. Johnny, you're the man. Thanks so much, brother. Brilly says, but I think if Howard is a contact hitter instead of trying to hit home runs all the time, we possibly could have repeated against the Yankees. I truly believe it. You might have. I'll say this, Johnny. That 2009 Yankee team was really good. It was really good. It was bought, but it was really good. The 2-1, Judge, that's a tough pitch. He took that. There's not much Judge could do with that. Sometimes you just tip your cap to the pitcher. That's on the outside corner at the knees, 80 miles an hour. Judge can't do anything with that. That's a good take. You're not hitting that ball anywhere, so that's a good take. But this is a big at bat for Judge and the Yankees. Come on, Aaron, let's go. Come on, man. He's pitching you out there. Hit it that way. The 2-2 from Yarborough to Judge with runners at first and second. The pitch outside, 3-2. I'll be honest. If I'm Yarborough, I'm doing the same thing. I ain't giving in to Judge because Aaron Hicks is on deck, and you know that guy's an out. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never say this. I want Judge to get out. I either hit a 3-run home run or drive the run in, but don't walk. I don't want him to walk. I'd rather make it out than walk because my heart can't take Hicks up with the bases loaded. So either drive and run, don't walk. He swings and misses, whatever. He swung and missed in a pitch out of the zone. And to be honest with you, I could not take Hicks with the bases loaded anyway. Judge don't come through. That's nothing new for Aaron Judge, by the way. The Yankees do get a run. Who drives in it? It's DJ LeMahieu with 2 outs. They leave 2. We'll go to the top of the 6th. It's tied at 1 apiece. I'll be honest. I could not have taken Aaron Hicks with the bases loaded. Could not. Big Blue Shirts, thank you for the super chat, brother. Really says you record the Rangers. Yes, they played 3, so I am recording them. But of course, Bruins are winning. I'm going to be honest with you, Big Blue Shirts. And I know you used to be the Savage Boz. I'll be honest with you. I think the Rangers are better than any team right now in this. I think the Rangers and the Bruins are the best teams in the East right now. I don't think the Rangers have owned the Capitals this year. They can't beat Boston And the Rangers are going to beat the Islanders anyway. We'll do that. No, Judge is definitely not clutch, Jonah. That's why I don't want Judge. I don't want them to sign him to a big term deal. I don't want maybe a 3 or 4 year deal. I can get on board with it. Definitely not a Hicks deal. But I am 100. What do the kids say? No cap. No cap. I did not want Judge to walk. No cap. I could not take that big-headed bald guy. And I mean, I'm bald too, but my head ain't big. I could not take. What do the kids say? What do they say? Fat, what was it? Little head ass boy, right? Well, Hicks is a big head ass boy, and he sucks. I couldn't have. My heart could not have taken him with the bases loaded in 2 outs. It couldn't. D-Man, thanks so much. Appreciate you, brother. Really. Why is this team so Jekyll and Hyde? Can we get more Jekyll, please? At least the Knicks are on a roll. V-Man, you know why? All they do is swing for the fences, buddy. You know, we watch it every day. We know why. Don Vito. Hey, there's it. Paisano, grazie. That's Really, man. He says, I swear the Yankees give me more stress than the Giants. I'm used to the Giants being bad, but not the Yankees. You and me both, buddy. This is why I get so pissed doing the Yankee games, because this is the one team that I watch that I actually expect to contend. The Knicks are playing out of their mind. The Knicks are great. Like, I love watching the Knicks. I'm actually taping the Knicks right now. Okay, they're overachieving. And the Giants, I think they're getting better. But this Yankee team is supposed to be competing for championships. The Knicks and the Giants aren't there yet. They're getting there. They're not there yet. And the Rangers, the same thing. This Yankee team should be there. And it's not. And it's frustrating. And I know I'm not the only Yankee fan that's frustrated with the way this team is played. The Yankees did get a run, though. Thank you to DJ LeMahieu. We're tied at 2 in the top of the 6th. Ooh, I got to change the inning. I didn't do that. Change the inning here. It's going to be Meadows, Margot, and Lowe against Cole, who has 7 Ks through 5 innings. Pitch is out in the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Let me change the inning here to the top of the 6th. All righty. And that pitch is a ball. It's 2-1. Let's see if Cole can get a shutdown inning. Now, the last time he had a chance of that, Hicks completely blew it by blowing 2 plays in center field. 2-1, fouled back by Meadows. Good swing, and the count's 2-2. Oh, who was talking about it yesterday with Harry Doyle, by the way? Hey, be like Pat Summerall. It'll be a 2-2 to Meadows. Cole kicks, deals, swung on foul back. Count remains 2-2. All right, L.A. Lou. Patrick was going on by the time DJ retires. We might want, hey, but the way he keeps playing like this, absolutely, Patrick. Absolutely. Guy, yeah, if Kristaps Porzingis is still in here, he's a Penguins fan. I don't know if he's still in here, but he's a Penguins fan. At least the Birds, okay. Who cares? It's a rat with wings, right? Pitch. Strike 3 called on the knees. Yes, Meadows, can I help you, sir? No, thank you. Just looking. Frozen pizza. Grab some more there, Bobby. Gone. That ball actually looked like it rose. Now, Higashioka brought it up a little bit. But Cole got the call. One away here in the Rays 6th. Wales, I have not got my wife asked me about that today. She said, we got to get your damn TV. We do have to get my damn TV. That has to happen. It has to happen. What am I drinking? Everybody asks me what I'm drinking. Pitches swung and a miss by Margot. Everybody, because it's orange, I think. San Pellegrino Aranciata Rosa. These are actually my wife's. I have to go to the grocery store and get my Diet Coke. I'm out of beer and Diet Coke. I'm a mess. Swung and a miss, slider down and away, and Margot swings to it. Count 0-2. Top of the 6th, 1 out for the Rays. Nobody on. We are tied at 2 apiece. I am ready for the draft too. No, he did not, but he gave me the money for it. He insanely gave me the money for it. That pitches swung and popped up to the right side. LeMahieu gives it a look, and he runs out of room. It's about 3 rows deep into the stands. The count remains 0-2. I just have to go. I have to get a damn TV. I have to. But I say it all the time, man. The best laid plans, when you're a family man, things come up, man. It's hard. It's hard. Orioles are starting, yeah, they're better than the Yankees. That pitch is crushed foul. I mean, Cole got that one just in enough. And Margot could do nothing but hit it foul into the left field stands. 0-2 to Manuel Margot, former Red Sox prospect, or was he a Padres prospect and then went to the Red Sox? Didn't do anything in either place. Kind of found a home here with the Rays. Cole gets what he likes. The righty kicks, deals the 0-2, swung on and hit in the air to center field. Hicks back a couple steps. Hey! Woo! Aaron Hicks makes a catch. Give it up for Aaron Hicks. Give it up for Aaron Hicks. He made a catch. He made a catch. Go at the ball. Yeah, buddy. Hit that thumbs up, Dominic Poxon. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hey, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it again. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you ring the bell so you know when I go live for these Yankee games so I can rage. I also do a Yankee podcast every Saturday. Well, I just started it last week. It was a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys and girls will tune in for that. I also do a ton of Giants content on this channel as well as Lakers streams. So hopefully you guys and girls will subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you for being here. The pitch is swung on and missed by Brandon Lowe, or Lau. Probably been saying it right. I think it's Brandon Lau. Spelled low, but I think he's saying it loud. Whatever. The 1-1 swung on and fouled. First base side and out of play, and the count's 0-2. What's going on, Ayush? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, Hicks didn't kick the ball. Exactly, Patrick. How about that? But yeah, definitely trying to grow that Yankee podcast on Saturday morning. So hopefully, guys, if you guys or girls are kind enough to subscribe, you tune in for that because that's going to be a lot of fun. The 0-2 just low, and the count's 1-2. And again, if there's any Giants fans in here that haven't happened to see my channel, I do a Talk a Giant show with my buddy, the Entertainer Talking Sports, every week. We alternate channels. It'll be on my channel tonight at 10 o'clock. We'll talk about the Giants draft and take your questions from the chat as the draft is a week from Thursday. Pitch is low and inside, 2-2. Lose. It's low. It's L-O. Loud. That's what I figured it was. I'm going to call him low. I don't give a damn. The pitch. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Pulled the string on him. Low, whatever. Take a K and grab some wood there, Bob. Good inning for Garrett Cole. Rays go up. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 5.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Score the Rays 2 and the Yankees 2. What I want to start doing, I have to do this at some point during these streams because every time I do that, like, the score, because again, I know you can see my face, but obviously you can't see the game because of copyright laws, so I'm not allowed to show the game. But I always kind of, I'm like I said, the Yankees are ticking me off so much that I'm doing a lot more raging than I am actually calling the game. But every time I call the game, I always try to do it like a radio broadcaster so you know what's going on. And every time I do that, I always want to throw a commercial in there. Like a Mercedes-Benz commercial, a Rolex commercial, so, somebody that sponsors the Yankees. I'm going to have to do that at some point. Oh, actually, absolutely, A-Cloud. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys, we know that Cole's no joke. And Cole didn't even have his best stuff today. Cole missed location a lot today. He did. Guy still pitched 6 innings, gave you 9 strikeouts, and only gave up 3 hits. He was let down by Aaron Hicks. And Clint Frazier's mental error didn't come back to haunt the Yankees. But Aaron Hicks' bad play in center field definitely did. Definitely did. The Yankees could be up in this game. Guy, absolutely. DJ and Cole are definitely the best guys. Definitely. And like I said, the Yankees have 3 hits in this game. Every single one of them have gone to right field. Every one of their hits has gone the opposite way. Every one of them. Stanton's home run, right field seats. Gio's double, down the right field line. LeMahieu's single, over the second baseman's head, into right field. Every one of them. Cole deserves a standing ovation. Cole deserves better fortune with the Yankees. Oh, it would have been awful. I mean, imagine how bad this season would be. The Yankees right there, they got 3 hits. And like I said, every one of them is going to the opposite field. This just goes back to everything that I sit here and say, every stream, every Yankee game, any Yankee video, anytime, the podcast, all I talk about is hitting the damn ball back up the middle into the opposite field. It don't mean you're not going to pull it, but that should be your approach every time you come to the plate. These guys open up their hips, they get their hands way out in front of them, and they have no power. And they hit weak ground balls or weak pop-ups because they're spent. When your hips and hands are going, you have no power. If you stay back on the ball and try to drive it the other way, you're going to have all your power. Again, it don't mean you're not going to pull it, but you'll have your power. You'll have better swings. Yarbrough's still out there for the Rays and Hicks at the plate. He sucks. And the count is 1-1. And like I said, I am not capping for you young people out there. And if you don't know what the hell that means, and I really didn't until I got on YouTube, it means I'm not lying. I really did not want Judge to walk. Either drive in a run or strike out. I did not want Hicks over the bases loaded. I could not take it. I really could have taken it. I could not have. I would have lost my mind if he got out with the bases loaded. I really could not have taken it. I really can't stand this guy. He's such an arrogant. And he sucks. The guy's arrogant with no reason to be arrogant. Such a bum. The 2-1 from Yarbrough to Hicks. There it is again. High changeup, swings from his heels, and pops it straight up to the shortstop. The dude is such a joke. Such a joke. The guy sucks. And our dumbass manager, every single game, hits this guy third. Every game, except for once he hit 6th. Will you stop putting him in the damn lineup until he hits? You always want to worry about giving a guy, I'm going to give a guy load management. He went 3 for 4, 2 homers. Let me rest him. That's our idiot manager. As Stanton swings through a pitch. But a guy that is 0 for 9 or 3 for 19 or 3 for 23, can't field, can't hit, we'll hit him third every day. How about you sit his ass for a week and let Gardner play center field? How about that? Stanton late on an 83-mile-an-hour fastball. How about that? How about putting a guy in there that can actually play the game of baseball? Don, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly says, I swear Judge and Stanton swing just to swing. They don't think about where the ball is going to go. They don't care about where the ball is going to be placed. They just want to hit bombs. I couldn't agree more. And Don, it's not just them. That's 80% of our lineup. That's Gleyber Torres. That's Gary Sanchez. That's Aaron Hicks. That is all of them, unfortunately, my man. That's why we're a bad ball club. That's why we're bad. But you're absolutely right. Stanton takes upstairs 2-2. Yeah, he took a mental health day. Well, you know what, White Lotus? I need a mental health day because that guy makes me need a mental health day. That guy is bad. Aaron Hicks is bad for my mental health. Maybe I should call into work tomorrow and say, hey, I need a day off because of Aaron Hicks. The 2-2, low 3-2. So Stanton's worked the count full here. 1 out, bottom of the 6th, nobody on. As I said, Yarbrough, who came in with a 6.5 ERA, has shut the Yankees down pretty much through what would be 4 innings now. Or 3 2/3. Yeah, Jedi, he stinks. He's so bad. He's so bad. It'll be a 3-2 to Stanton pitch. Inside, he walked him. So good job by Stanton. 0-2, work to walk. Walk is as good as a hit in this situation. That brings up Gleyber. And I love Gleyber. Gleyber's my favorite Yankee. But this guy stinks. Just because you're my favorite player on the team, well, maybe DJ's my favorite player on the team. But I love Gleyber. Absolutely love Gleyber. But this guy's not above me criticizing him. This guy's got to stop thinking about the field when he's up at the plate. This guy has to stay within himself. This guy's another one, young, ultra-talented, ton of power. Just think up the middle. Do the little things, Gleyber. And there it is. Swings and tries to kill a pitch on the inside corner, and it's a weak pop up the second. Every freaking Yankee takes the same swing. These guys come up to the plate going, I'm swinging at the first pitch no matter what. I'm just going to swing. I don't care where the pitch. I'm just going up there and I'm swinging. I don't care if it's a changeup. I don't care if it's a slider. I don't care if it's a fastball. I am just swinging. I don't care if it hits me in the nose, which it's hard to miss this, but I'm going to swing at it no matter what. There's about 6 Yankees in this lineup hitting less than 200, man. That is pathetic. How is that even possible? How do you have a major league team with that many hitters hitting below 200? How? How? How do you have that many hitters hitting under 200? How would you feel to line up this bad every day that costs this much money? Right back to the pitcher. The Yankees are out in the 6th. Ryan Yarbrough, 6.5 ERA, threw 4 1/3 innings and gave up a soft run. Yankees leave a man, Stanton walk with 2 outs. And with 1 out, that's the end of the inning. Go to the top of the 7th, we're tied at 2. I don't think I've ever. I told you, I said this yesterday, and I grew up in the 80s. Yankees had some pretty good teams in the 80s, just never got to the postseason. When I was watching, they did get there in 81, they got the World Series. This is the worst Yankee team I've ever seen in my life. Worse than the 89 Yankees, worse than the 90 Yankees, worse than the 91 Yankees, worse than the 92 Yankees. This by far is the most underachieving club I have ever seen in any sport or any team that I follow. Any one of them. Any one of them. The Knicks lost because the Knicks had no talent. The Giants have lost because the Giants have had no talent. The Jets, not that I'm a Jets fan, the Jets lose because the Jets have no talent. Those teams have not underachieved. Maybe the Mets have underachieved. The Mets have spent some money. The Mets have had some pretty good players that just get there and for whatever reason they don't perform. The Mets have had bad luck, in my opinion. But if you want to say the Mets have underachieved a little bit, okay, even though they were the last New York team to actually make a championship. But this team is pathetic. I mean, if they lose today, they've lost 2/3 of their games. The Orioles are ahead of the Yankees right now. The Orioles. The Orioles have a better record than New York. No, Guillermo, the Knicks are going in the right direction. The Knicks have a very young team. It took the Knicks forever to figure it the hell out, but the Knicks are in the right direction. The Yankees are not young. The Yankees' average age in this team is 29.5. This team is loaded with veterans. Loaded with them. Guys like Aaron Judge aren't as young as you think they are. Aaron Judge is headed towards 30. He's 29, or he's going to be 29. Cole back out on the mound. He throws a strike, and the count's 0-1. Top of the 7th. We're tied at 2 apiece. I don't know why they're showing the judges' chambers. That pitch is away, and the count's 1-1. What I have to do one day when I get time, which is rare, I have to look at the 2017 Yankees averages compared to since Boone got there. Because I swear to God, every player that was on that 2017 team has regressed since Boone's gotten here. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 1-2. It's Brousseau, Wendell, and Satsugo, 5, 6, and 7. Chad Green warming for the Yankees. This will probably be Garrett Cole's last inning. Well, so he's probably going to go batter to batter. He's got at 101 pitches. It'll be a 1-2 to Brousseau. Cole looks in for the sign, gets what he likes. The righty kicks and deals. Breaking ball got a lot of the plate, but the ball's blooped down the right side, and it'll go out of play. The count remains 1-2. Rich, I agree. I don't know what the Yankees can listen, man, I got killed for saying I wouldn't re-sign Aaron Judge. And I wouldn't. That's certainly not to a long-term deal. But guys like Clint Frazier's not young anymore. You know, guys like Gio Urshela is not young as far as the base. These guys aren't in their early 20s. They're young. Compared to me, everybody's young. Brousseau takes a big rip and fouls a back count 1-2. But in baseball sense, these guys aren't kids. Man, they've been around. Torres is a young guy. But Odor has been around. You know, Higashioka is not 23. These guys have been around. They've been in the minors a long time, but they got kicked around the majors for a while before they found a home here in New York. But these guys aren't as young as you think they are. Hicks is like 30-something too. He's not young. Hicks might be 32. I don't even know how old he sucks. 1-2. I don't care how old he is. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Change up in the zone. Not a great location by Cole. But the speed fooled Brousseau, and he's out of strikes. 10 Ks for Garrett Cole today. 1 out here in the Rays 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Joey Wendell. I agree, Punkum. I couldn't agree with you more, buddy. George Steinbrenner wouldn't have put up with this crap. Cashman's like, hey, Roseman, they both saw. Yeah, but the difference is, well, I guess they both won a championship. I guess that, Elliot, but I guess you could say they both won a championship. Pitch. That's outside corner. That was outside. Cole got the call. 0-1. The one thing I'll say about Roseman has to deal with the salary cap. Brian Cashman don't. There's a luxury tax, but there's no cap. There's no hard cap in baseball. So he don't even have to deal with it. Pitch is swung and ripped up the middle for a base hit. Just tells you how good the Rays hitters are, man. The Yankees don't shift for a lot of these guys. That's probably going to be Cole's last batter, I'm guessing. Winner with 1 out single. Pitches up, and where did Wendell hit that, guys? Right back up the middle. Right back up the middle. Where you try to hit every baseball. Your approach every at bat should be taking the ball back up the middle. Don't mean you're going to hit it back up the middle, but that should be your approach. Should always be your approach. Cole throws over. I don't know if that's to get Green ready or he thinks Wendell may be going here with the hit and run. Setsugo 0-for-2, hitting 146. That doesn't mean anything against the Yankees. These are the guys that always get the big hits against the Yankees, the guys that are no good. Here is Cole. And he throws over to first again. And back easily is Wendell. Now, some people may be thinking, how come you don't play baseball if you did? But because I don't have bat speed, man. I can't physically play baseball. Never could. I don't have the talent. I don't have the talent to do that. That's why I don't. But I know how to hit. If I had the talent to hit a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, I could do it. I'd certainly play better than these guys. But God didn't bless me with the bat speed and the hand-eye coordination to be a baseball player. But if I could do it, and when I was able to freaking hit pitches that weren't too fast for me to hit, I was a damn good hitter. It's just you get to a point in your life where you can't hit a certain mile an hour because you just don't react fast enough, and that's it. You're done. That was me as a senior in high school. Service pitcher started throwing 85, 87. I couldn't hit that. That was done. That was it for me. That was the end of it. 0-1. And he did not go around. The count 1-1 to Setsugo. Wendell on first, 1 out, top of the 7th. We're tied at 2. We definitely need a double play, Jared. Definitely do. No doubt. It'll be a 1-1. Pitch. Bloop. Face it. I told you, man. That's going to get into the alley. Judge jogs after it. Hicks jogs after it. Wendell will score 3-2. And the ball's kicked around in the infield again. And I told you, the guy hitting 146 is going to come through. Hicks and Judge just jogged after the ball. They didn't run hard. They just jogged after it. Cole's going to take a loss. They certainly didn't deserve it. Outfield let him down again. You show me how to hit the fastball. Not now, L.A. Lou. I'm old as hell. I ain't hitting no fastballs. So Cole does about as good as he can, but he's going to leave behind 3-2. It's Setsugo on at second, 1 out. And Chad Green will come in to pitch for the Yankees. I can't stand this team, man. I can't stand this team. Those two ass clowns just jogged after the ball in the gap. They didn't even run. Both of them just jogged after it. Just jogged after it. They didn't even run it. They didn't even run hard after the ball. because I was a good catcher. Couldn't yeah, I wasn't a catcher, Jay. I was a center fielder and a second baseman. So I definitely, and the reason for that is I didn't have a great arm either. I could run like the wind, but I was really good at pivoting on the double play, but I had no arm at all. None. I mean, I could throw the ball, but I certainly didn't have a strong arm. And that's, Don, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Really, really. Yes. He says Joe Judge needs to coach the Yankees. Yes. Yeah, we need a guy like Joe Judge to coach the Yankees. Absolutely. The Yankees need a hard-ass manager. They do. Because nothing is getting through to these guys. They don't play hard. His team does not play hard. His team has no guts. None. No guts. You're right, Patrick. He is. He sucks. I mean, Tsutsugo is way out in front of that pitch. But look at this. Judge, the ball hits the ground and Judge just jogs. And then Hicks jogs. I mean, they're just loafing after the ball out there. Yeah, Mark Reynolds, he was a Yankee. We had a bunch of those guys. Anyway, Chad Green's in here. The Yankees now trail 3-2. Green throws a fastball. I guess somehow it didn't hit the corner, even though that was right in the middle of the K zone. Account 1-0 to Zunino. He's hitting 182. Again, the guy hitting 146. I told you that those guys are the ones that killed the Yankees. It's almost like I've watched the Yankees for so long that I can pretty much tell you what's going to happen. Like if Zunino hits a 2-run homer, don't be surprised, right? Because that's the type of thing that happens to the Yankees. He tried, he swung and missed. The count's 1-1. Like seriously, that's the type of thing that happens to the Yankees. They can't hit at all. But then you have Tsutsugo hitting 146, who drives in a run with an RBI double. And then they got Zunino, who's hitting 182, strikes out a trillion times. But he's the guy that'll take a Chad Green fastball and park it into the seats, and it'll be 5-2 before you know it. That's the type of thing that happens to the Yankees. He tried again. Home run in a silo. He pops it straight up behind home plate. Higgy back, makes the catch. And Tsutsugo. Is Tsutsugo still at second? Or do they pinch run for him? Didn't look like him. Here's the Yankees' upcoming schedule. Thank God they have a day off tomorrow. They play Atlanta twice, 2 losses. Maybe they can beat Cleveland. Maybe they can get a win there in Cleveland. Maybe they can win 1 out of 4. And then Baltimore. Maybe the Yankees can actually win some games here. Cleveland, Baltimore, and Detroit. Maybe that gets the Yankees healthy, right? The Yankees have a nice stretch of games there against those really bad teams. Everybody's like, oh, the Yankees are back. Kiermaier's up there easy. You want to talk about a Yankee killer? This guy killed the Yankees his entire career. More so with his fielding than his hitting. And he swings and rips the ball. Hicks goes back on it and makes the catch. Kiermaier had a good swing. Hicks puts it away in center, and that will retire the side with the Rays. Get a run on 2 hits. Played 6.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Rays 3, Yanks 2. Can I go a walk-off win for the Yankees today, please? Can I call a damn victory for the Yankees today, please? I think they're asking too much. Detroit's not, well, Guillermo, to be fair, nobody's a given with the Yankees. Nobody. Nobody's a given on this team, man. They stink. They're really bad. This team is not good. Not good at all. But do me a favor, guys, if you haven't done so, again, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I do this. I'm going to be doing a lot more Yankee games as the summer progresses. And like I said, I'll be doing that Yankee podcast every Saturday morning, or I'll be trying to do it every Saturday morning, but I'll be doing it on Saturday morning. So hopefully you guys will like and subscribe. Let's get 200 likes in here, man. We got 178, so I know we could get 200 likes. Let's get that done. That's free to do. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Like I said, I'll be doing a lot of Yankee games. I have the Giants show tonight, do a lot of Giants content. Most of my content on this channel is Giants content. Of course, we do the Lakers games. Pretty much every Laker game, unless something comes up. But I think I've missed 3 Laker games this year. I think I missed Christmas, Easter, and then yesterday because of my wife's birthday celebration. And I know I can't do the 28th because the game is at 7 and my wife has a board report. So I'm not going to be able to stream that game unless I do it on my phone, which Sun. I mean, I could do it on my phone, but I don't know how well that would work. I really want to attempt that, but I think again I have to watch my kid, so that's not going to happen. I will not miss a Laker playoff game. Well, that I can tell you. Roldy says, "Do you really want to do Yankees games at this point?" Roldy, to be honest with you, no. But you know what? I'm going to do them because they're my team. You calling it? I'll hit at least 2 home runs in the Detroit series. Oh, Akil Badu will hit. Oh, he might, Patrick. Oh, I'm sure there's some Tigers in there that can't wait to get at the Yankees. Henry says the 1965 Yankees were better than this. The end of the dynasty. Yeah, the Yankees really. You know what, Henry? It's funny that you mentioned that. Now, obviously, I'm not. That was a little bit before my time. Okay, the late '60s Yankees. But obviously, '64 they made the World Series. They lost the 7 games against the Cardinals. Okay, Mel Stoudemire doing the deed for the Yankees. They just couldn't get it done against the Cardinals in '64. They lost to the Dodgers pitching in '63. Koufax and Drysdale, the guys are amazing. So the Yankees lost back-to-back series in '63 and '64, and then they fell off a cliff because they all got old real fast. That's kind of what's happening with this team. This team didn't win any championships like those early '60s Yankees, but you can really see them falling off a cliff. Like it seems like not that these guys are all old, but you can just tell like they're all falling off at the same time. And at least the '65 Yankees still had Mickey Mantle, even if he was a shell of a former self. At least they had something to go watch. Outside of Garrett Cole, is there really a guy? Maybe DJ LeMahieu. Is there really a guy that you want to pay to watch? Mickey Mantle may have been at the end of his career, but Mickey Mantle is one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And you wanted to go say, "Hey, I got to watch Mickey Mantle play." Is there a guy on this team that you sit there and go, "Hey, look at Odor. Hey, he tried to butt. It was a bad effort." I applaud you, sir. At least you tried. At least you tried. They don't even shift on Odor. They do, but they don't. It's really weird. They're not like there's not 3 outfielders or infielders on the same side of second base. He should go right in the middle, though. That's open. Odor crushes it foul. Yarborough's still out there, by the way. Ryan Yarbrough, again, 6.5 ERA. The Yankees have done nothing to this guy today. Yeah, exactly. At least he showed. Henry says Whitey Ford got hurt, could only pitch 1 game in the '64 series. Yeah. That was, again, Whitey Ford pitched, 67? So at least you had Hall of Famers that you were going to see for the Yankees in the late '60s, even when they were bad. You want to say, hey, at least I got to watch them play. Odor takes a weak hack at a pitch 2 feet off the plate and strikes out. Fits right in, hitting 120. I'm going to look at this right now. I want to see how many Yankees are hitting under 200 on this team. I've got to see this for myself because this has to be the most pathetic collection of ball players, if you want to call it that I have ever seen in my 37 years of watching baseball. It has to be. It's up there. It's up there. Going to give you the up-to-date averages in a second. This is how piss poor the Yankees are. Frazier takes it low, and the count's 1-0. It's 3-2 Tampa Bay here as you play in the bottom of the 7th, 1 out, nobody on. Frazier hitting a solid 171, hasn't driven in a run in 3 years. So DJ LeMahieu hits 291. Aaron Judge hits 260. Those are your first 2 hitters in this lineup. After that, it gets really fun. And we'll give you the averages after this pitch to Frazier. Takes a breaking ball down the middle of the plate, 1-0. Hicks, 163. Stanton, 180. Torres, 200. Gio Urshela, 255. He's actually one of our better hitters. Rugnitodor, 130. Clint Frazier, 171. There are 5 guys in this team hitting 200 or less. And Frazier takes a massive cut and misses it. What the Yankees don't seem to understand is that when a guy's throwing this slow, you don't try to pull the damn ball. I've beaten that dead horse. I have flogged that dead horse a million times. Hit the ball back up the middle. You really got to stay back on a guy that throws this slow, and they don't. That's why this guy's shutting him down, because every Yankee just opens up and tries to pull everything into the seats. So a guy that's throwing this type, this slow, Yankees can't hit that. They can't hit it. All their energy is spent by the time that ball gets to the plate. Frazier steps out. 5 guys in this team are hitting 200 or less. 55% of your lineup is hitting 200 or less. Stanton's getting $325 million. He's hitting 180, 2-2. Frazier swings and hits it up the middle and right to the center fielder, Kiermaier. And there's 2 quick outs here in the Yankee 7th. At least he hit it up the middle. It's good approach. It's good approach. No, we're not giving Odor a break. Do you know what Odor's career average is? Pens man, do you have any idea what his average is career-wise? It's like 220. He's not a good hitter. This isn't just because he just came to the Yankees and he's got to get his feet about him. This guy's not a good career hitter. The guy hits for power. We have 6 Rougned Odors in our lineup. Guys that hit 220 with power and strike out 1,000,000 times. We have a team full of him. We don't need that type of player here. We don't need him. If we didn't have that type of player, if we had 6 DJ LeMahieu's and Brett Gardner's, then okay. Then you can add a second baseman that hits 220 like Dan Uggla with power. Fine. He would fit the lineup. But not when every player is the same. Every player has the same approach. You can't win baseball games and every player swings for the fences on every single pitch. Every pitch, not every pitch is meant to be hit for a home run. Very few of them are hit for home runs. It is the toughest thing to do in sports is hit the ball out of the ballpark. It's got nothing to do with him just getting to the Yankees. This is his whole career. And again, that's fine if that's 1 or 2 of your guys, not 6. You can't have 2/3 of your lineup that are hitting under 200. You can't win games like that, man. There's some games, yes, you're going to play bad pitching and you're going to hit home runs. But I go back to the Dynasty Yankees all the time, man. That team did not hit a ton of home. They did, but they didn't. They hit a ton of home runs as a team. Not like 3 players hit 45 home runs. That's not what they did. Very rarely did anybody from the 96 to 2003 Yankees, I'm not even going to say that because the hell of Giambi, okay? From the 96 to 2000 Yankees, when they won their 4 World Series, very rarely did you have a Yankee that hit more than 30 home runs. Very rarely did that happen. Like I said, you had guys like Bernie hitting 338 in the middle lineup, 25 home runs, 30 homers, 130 RBIs. You had Paul O'Neill, 325, 18, 118. You had those guys. Derek Jeter, 323, 18 home runs, 78 RBIs from the leadoff spot, scoring 120 runs, stealing 30 bases. Those are the players you had. Nowadays, every Yankee, 204, 22 home runs, 50 RBIs, strike out 170 times. It's not the way you win baseball games. I don't give a damn. I don't care about analytics. Analytics have killed baseball teams. Killed them. They have killed the Yankees. Because analytics say, give a guy a day off. Give this. You manage on feel. You don't manage on analytics. If your player's hot, I don't give a damn how bad he's played against the pitcher in the last 3 times he's faced him, you put him in there. If the guy's 3 for 4 with 2 home runs, you don't rest him the next day. It's so stupid. Castillo's in there for the Rays as Higashioka takes a strike. The count's 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on bottom of 7. The Yankees, again, can't score any runs against the combination of Andrew Kittredge and Ryan Yarbrough. Higgy takes it inside. Counts 2-1. Got to adapt with the times. What are the times? The Dodgers, there is no adapting with the times. Baseball's baseball. Fundamentals in baseball have been the same since 1878. 2-1. Outside 3-1. The fundamentals and intangibles in baseball have been the same since the game was invented. They have not changed. Ballparks have changed. Pitches have changed. They have made changes to the rules. Hitters are bigger and stronger and more injury prone. Pitchers throw way harder than they used to. But at the end of the day, the game of baseball is still won the way it was 140 years ago. It's a fact. Timely hitting, fundamental baseball, and good pitching will win you World Series. Analytics are a nice tool, but that is not how you win ball games. Higashioka draws a 2-out walk. So good or bad by Higgy. I mean, here's our hero. This is the one guy that maybe we can do something with. That's DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 out of 3. RBI single in the 5th. Took it the other way. Drove in a 2-out run. He did it the other day as well. DJ LeMahieu should not lead off. DJ LeMahieu should be hitting 3rd in this lineup. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, somewhere in there. He should be hitting 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Gardner should lead off in this team. Anyway, LeMahieu's up there as the go-ahead run. Higgy the tying run on the 1st. Castillo deals. And that ball gets away momentarily from Zunino, but he keeps it in front of him, so Higgy will stay at 1st. Count 1-0. Francisco, that's because the Dodgers play the game the right way. They just do. If it wasn't me streaming all the Laker games, I watch a lot of Dodger baseball because they play late. Or I would listen to it. I always listen to Dodgers because they had Vince Scully. He's not there anymore. I think it's Charlie Steiner still on the radio, but used to be a Yankee radio announcer too. The 1-0 to DJ. Pops it up foul down the right side, and it's going to reach the seats. Count 1-1. Do I like Brett Gardner? Love him. I think I said it earlier, Detonator. Gardner should be playing center field, not Hicks. Is Gardner what he once was? Absolutely not. But you know what Gardner is? A gamer. Gardner will do the little things to help you win ball games. He'll drop down a bunt. He'll drop down a sacrifice bunt. He'll steal a base. He'll go 1st, 3rd, and a single, and he can field his position. And he will put a tough at bat on a pitch. Give me a team full of Brett Gardners. Give me a team full of DJ LeMahieu's. Give me a team full of Dustin Pedroias. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Give me a team full of Paul O'Neill's. Give me a team full of Bernie Williams. Give me a team full of those guys. Give me those guys. I don't want a team full of Giancarlo Stantons. One Giancarlo Stanton, awesome. Not 6. One Aaron Judge, awesome. Not 6. DJ swings and hits it in the air to right field. Back at the wall. It's going to hang up and be caught right in front of the wall. So DJ just missed a 2-run homer. But that's the Yankees' luck these days. No runs. No hits. They leave 1. We've played 7. We'll go to the top of the 8th. Rays 3, Yankees 2. Just missed. Tried. Took a shot at right field, man. Yankees have 3 hits. Every one of them has gone to the opposite field today. Jay, thanks so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. Really, my man. He says championship teams are built on consistency and good pitching. Very good defense and timely situational hitting. It starts at the top. Fire Cashman and company. Couldn't agree with you more. One thing I know about guys like Jay Berman and L.A. Lou, who they're old school baseball guys, which is why we're going to have the same philosophy. But this is why the younger generation does not have the same philosophy as guys like me, Jay, and L.A. Lou, and maybe Henry, who's said he saw the '65 Yankees, right? We've seen the game change. We know what it used to be. Guys that are just used to these guys striking out 200 times and batting 220 and taking days off and getting load management days and not hustling and everything else. That's just what you've seen. So you think that's the way the game is played, but that's not how it's played, and that's not how you win. Again, it's just like football. Quarterbacks throw for more yards. Rules have changed. Guys are bigger, stronger, faster. But at the end of the day, winning football is winning in the trenches. Winning football is winning at the line of scrimmage. The ability to convert on 3rd down. Winning the turnover battle. It doesn't matter what the rules are. The way you win these games is exactly the same as it's been since they were invented. Like Jay Berman just said, good defense, situational hitting, good pitching. You will win a lot of your ball games like that. Some days you're going to run into a buzzsaw. Some days you were going to run into a Sandy Koufax, a Roger Clemens, a Nolan Ryan. Some days that was going to happen. But the Yankees, on a day like today, they run into Ryan Yarbrough, and you would think that it was Sandy Koufax out there dealing today. You would think that they were facing Nolan Ryan or Randy Johnson or Pedro in his prime. That's what you would think. That's what was shutting the Yankees down. Diaz takes a wicked cut and misses it, counts 0-1. Earl Weaver loved the 3-run homer. Well, Henry, everybody loves a 3-run homer. But you know what you have to do to hit a 3-run homer? You got to get guys on base. The Yankees don't even do that. And when they do, they certainly ain't hitting a 3-run homer, my man. Pitch is fouled back by Diaz. Counts 0-2. John, I hope so, man. I mean, Yankee fans have had enough of Aaron Boone's crap. All you got to do is go to the Yes post-game videos on YouTube and look at all the thumbs downs on them. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Yes, actually, took the comments away after a few losses. They didn't even let people comment. They have recently. I actually put on there one time. I'm surprised Yes lets the comments go because they usually take them away when they lose. I don't know why. It's not like Aaron Boone or anybody reads them. 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. Yeah, AJ, they need something, man. Yeah, they bright fair. They do. They swing it for the fences every time. Whitney, what's up, my lady? I need all of those drinks, girl. Get pass those to me, please. Watching the Yankees going to make me drink. That pitch is outside, 3-2. So Diaz was behind 1-2. Now it's 3-2. Rays up 3-2, top of the 8th. Diaz, Meadows, Margot. 1-2-3 here for the Rays. They're top of the order. Green deals the payoff. Upstairs, walked him. It's a terrible start for Chad Green and the Yankees. He had him 1-2. Then he tried to get cute and nibble, and now he has a leadoff runner on base. Like everything that you have to do to win a ball game, the Yankees do the opposite. Even yesterday, when I had to leave, I put the game on my MLB app. I pay for that so I can listen to the Yankees in case I'm out or something, and I can still pick up the game. So I'm taking a shower, getting ready to go out, and I'm in the shower, and obviously I didn't shave, but I'm in the shower and I'm listening to the game, and I just hear them get a 2-run, an RBI double down the right field line, and sitting there thinking to myself, that's the way the Yankees used to play the game. They'd get that insurance run in the 9th. The Yankees don't have any late clutch gene at all on this team. It is really, really pathetic what the Yankees have become. It really is. It's really bad. It's really bad. Pitch to Meadows, fouled off the umpire, I believe. The count is 0-1. Yandy Diaz on at first, a leadoff walk here in the top of the 8th. Rays 3, Yankees 2. Chad Green on the mound for New York. Let's go Knicks. Yeah. At least you got the – who would have ever thought in a million years that I'd be saying, let's go Knicks, and that they have a better chance than the Yankees? Probably not since the early 90s. Because even when the Knicks were really great in the 90s and they were battling for championships, the Yankees were winning them. The Yankees have always been a step ahead of the Knicks. Well, maybe in the early 70s, the Knicks were the team. It wasn't the Yankees. That pitch is fouled back by Meadows, and the count is 0-2. But in my lifetime, I don't ever remember a time outside of maybe, like I said, 1991 and 92, the Knicks in 89. The 89 Knicks actually underachieved. They should have been able to beat Chicago in 89. But 89, 91, and 92, the Knicks were better than the Yankees. Let's go Yankees. They're better than the Yankees. That's the only time in my lifetime I remember the Knicks actually being better than the Yankees. But this year, the Knicks are better than the Yankees. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. There was many nights John Starks couldn't make a shot. I love John Starks. He's my favorite player of all time. What I do remember about John Starks, and nobody gives him credit for it, is Game 6, when he scored 16 points in the fourth quarter and single-handedly brought the Knicks back to an opportunity to win that game. And if it wasn't for Akeem Olajuwon actually making a very smart defensive play and going after John Starks, he would have won the championship with the Knicks. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Meadows down on strike 3, blows him away with an outside fastball. And there's one away here on the Rays 8th. Starks played his ass off in that series. He had a bad game 7. And unfortunately, that's what he'll be remembered for. Kind of like Bill Buckner. Bill Buckner is a borderline Hall of Fame. And honestly, if you're going to put guys like Alan Trammell and Jack Morris in the Hall of Fame, Bill Buckner's a Hall of Famer. Bill Buckner had 2,700 hits in his career. Bill Buckner belongs in the Hall of Fame. But what is Bill Buckner always remembered for? The error at first base. And I'll be honest with you, that game was already blown. Bob Stanley blew that game, not Bill Buckner. Pitch out, got him, runner. Oh, what a throw by Higgy. What is Phillips talking to Odor for? Great call there by Higashioka. Called the pitch out. They nailed him. And a laser by Higgy. And that was Odor. He caught the ball and tagged him out. Yeah, it's just a pea thrown out there. What is Phillips talking to Odor about? Like, what is that? You know, mess with Odor, he may not be able to hit a baseball, but we know he can hit a jaw better than anybody we've ever seen. That we do know. He can definitely hit someone in the face. He may not be able to connect on a baseball, but he can connect on a punch. Margot's up there with 2 outs and nobody on now. It's 2-0. Green kicks and deals, and Margot checked. Did he go? He did. Could not hold up on the 97 on the outside corner. The count's 2-1. Yeah, the other thing, George, is Bob Stanley already blew that game. He gave, he threw the wild pitch. The game was tied. So you don't even know what would have happened. And Buckner was not going to beat Mookie Wilson in the back. Was not happening. Was not happening. The Boston bullpen blew that World Series. That pitch just popped up straight up in the air behind home plate and out of play, 2-2. But Buckner will get the blame because everybody remembers the image of the ball going between Buckner's legs and Vin Scully's amazing call. But if you watch that entire series, and in Game 7, the Red Sox had a 3-0 lead, and the bullpen cost them again. I'm not heartbroken about it. As a matter of fact, I love that. But that's a fact. That's a fact. 2-2. So that's what everything Starks will be remembered for, unfortunately. Bloop to right field. Judge took a step back now, comes in, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. Rays get no runs, and nobody left on base after the caught stealing. We played 7.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Come on, Yankees. Let's get some damn runs, please. It's 3-2 Tampa Bay. Come on, man. I'm begging at this point, Yankees. Can we do something, please? Please? You show a little life. Show a little fight. Show some guts. Stop feeling sorry for yourselves, because I swear to God, that's what this team does. They hang their head. They feel sorry for themselves. They're not upset. They feel sorry for themselves. Do something about it. Like, if I'm the manager right now, like, I'm walking up and down that dugout, and I'm going to sit there, and I'm going to say, who's going to get the big hit in this inning? Come on, guys. Who's going to get the big hit? Who's going to come through, man? Who wants to be the man? Who wants to be the man this inning? Let's get a little rally together. Let's start it off with a little knock. Let's get a guy on base, man. Let's get a rally going. Come on. Let's first and third him to death. I'm not sitting there picking my nose like Boone does. And anybody that's ever seen Aaron Boone? Dude picks his nose like it's his job. If picking your nose was being a good manager, Boone would be as good as a guy like Casey Stengel. For real. I hear you, Asia. You didn't need a timeout. Dan's good. Dan's always here, Asia, my lady. Dan D is really he's always here, Asia. So he's good. He's not talking crap. But at this point, Dan, everybody owns the Yankees. It seems. Odor should fight Jake. Yeah, he should fight Jake Paul next. There you go. Time to summon the. I gotta be honest with you, Patrick. I think that this Yankee team is so bad that even if they knew what was coming, they couldn't hit it. I'm completely honest with you. Roldy, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly says, I agree with Francisco in the chat. I would bring our young guys up like Jason Dominguez, Esteban Florial, Austin Wells, and Anthony Sigler. This is why I was so mad. One of the biggest reasons I was mad about them signing Hicks in a long-term deal, because they've talked about Esteban Florial forever. So you got a really good young hitting prospect to play center field in the minors, and you give a bum like Hicks 7 years. So where's Florial going to go? And you hang on to Clint Frazier, and you have Aaron Judge. Where is he supposed to play? It'll be Judge, Hicks, and Stanton. The schedule 3. I know they're not going to pitch in, unfortunately. Chris, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Really, really. He says, Bad Dog, what is good? Need an NFC round 2. Yeah, I talked to, I don't think that was the actual Mark Holmes. I do want to do one of those. The 0-1. And Judge swings right through a changeup on the outside corner count. I went to, he's going to strike out. I got no faith in this guy whatsoever. I got no faith in any of these Yankees. It really don't matter. He's going to strike out. Castillo throws hard. The Yankees haven't seen a hard thrower today. But Castillo does throw in the middle to upper 90s. Judge behind in the count 0-2, bleeding off the 8th inning. And this is even more so where the Yankees try to hit even more home runs because they're down by 1. Judge fouled it straight back. The count remains 0-2. And again, this is where you need to do the little things. They shift on Judge. Why can't Judge lay down a bunt down the first baseline? You practice how to do that, you can do it, get on base. Analytics say swing for the fences, you're down by a run. The odds of getting if he practiced bunting, the odds of him bunting for a base hit are way better than the odds of him hitting a home run. The 0-2. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Pitch a foot outside, Judge down strikes. These guys suck. You ain't even throw these guys a strike. These guys suck. No, not 50%, Pensman. Not 50%. 33%. 50% would be winning half of your games. We have won a third of our games if we lose this game. Damn, because I know how this goes. I also called Tsutsugo coming through. The dude's hitting 146. I also called him coming through in that spot. Here's an automatic out. You might as well just, instead of intentionally walking a guy, this is an intentional out. Pop it up again, Hicks. Takes a pitch right down the middle for a strike, count 0-1. Pop it up again. Great at that. This dude's great at popping the ball up in the air. He's flying out, he's popped up twice. You know why? Because every time he opens wide up, the bat drops, and he pops the ball straight up in the air. Because everything he has is spent. Does not stay back in the ball whatsoever. Pitch. Inside 1-1. Michael, thanks so much, brother. Brilly. He says, I did a 2-round mock. First round, Devontae Smith. Second round, Jabril Cox. Yeah, the mocks are always fun to do. Yankees trail 3-2, bottom of the 8th. 1 out, nobody on. And Castillo ready to deal the 1-1. The Hicks pitch. Swung and a miss, way out in front of it. Again, Hicks just opening up, trying to hit everything into the right field porch. Instead of staying back on that ball and driving it to the opposite field, because the ball is right there on a tee at 87. But because this guy tries to yank everything into this team is so predictable, man. I can't stand this team. I hate I really do. This team pisses me off. Another pop-up. I call that too. Another pop-up. 4 pop-ups for Hicks today. Dude is hitting in the 160s and hitting third in this lineup. I can't stand Aaron Hicks. Warren, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Really says, please support Andrew Yang for New York City mayor on 622. Well, I don't live in New York City, but he has my support. Thank you for the super chat, Warren. I appreciate that. The Canadian $2 for New York City mayor. Yeah, I don't live in New York City. I don't live down there. I live upstairs. Here's Stan. He does have a homer today. Pitch. At least he tried to hit it in the right field. He fouled it back. Let's show that because that's one of the 3 Yankee hits. The Yankees have 3 hits in 7 2/3 innings against the likes of Andrew Kittredge, Ryan Yarbrough, and Castillo. 3 hits. Yarbrough pitched 5 innings in this game. He came in with an ERA of 6.5 and an opponent's batting average against a 316. Stanton swings and misses. Point. What is the point? What is the point? Michael, thanks so much, brother. Brilly. Now, know how Bad has no hair. The reason is New York Yankees. Well, it's genetics, but the Yankees ain't helping the matter. They'd be more the reason my blood pressure is really low, which you'd be surprised. 0-2 to Stanton. Swing and miss, strike 3, and Castillo punches on like, yeah, I can strike this team out. 1-2-3 goes the shittiest 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the league. 2 strikeouts and a pop-up, go to the top of the 9th, 3-2 Tampa Bay. What a joke this team is. Oh, I got to change that inning. That's what I need to do. Yo, Hot Take Hockey, what's going on, my man? Always good to see my man. Hey, if there's any guy that gets as pissed off at his teams as me, it's him. So if you haven't subscribed to Hot Take Hockey, do yourself a favor. Subscribe to Hot Take Hockey. Best hockey play-by-play on YouTube. And I will say this. I need Tuesday night, Johnny. The Rangers and the Islanders. Even if the Rangers lose, I just need a stream with my man, Hot Take Hockey. We're going to stream the Rangers and the Islanders together on his channel. So sub them up. That's going to be epic. We will test the limits of YouTube's power with the energy that we bring, the energy and passion. Let's hope the damn Yankees can actually, or the damn Rangers can win again. The Rangers have actually been winning, and I am taping that game today, so at least maybe I'll have something to watch. The Rangers and the Knicks are actually making me happy. The Yankees certainly are not. The Yankees are going to put me in an early grave. This team is so bad. Punk them. Jeremiah, what's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining the stream. I can't wait for that, Jeremiah. That stream on Tuesday is going to be awesome, sir. By the way, Jeremiah, I don't know if Hot Take Hockey streamed tonight. Late. I don't know if he is. He graduates tomorrow, so big congratulations to my man. Well, he's finished with school tomorrow. Graduation isn't 4/19, but he's finished. But Jeremiah, we'll have the Giants show tonight. If you want to swing on by, man, it's on this channel, 10 o'clock. I'll be talking Giants with the Entertainment Talking Sports. So if you guys haven't done so, again, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Especially if you're a Yankee fan and you like the rage and you feel what I'm feeling. I will be doing a lot more Yankee content as the summer progresses. And of course, like I said, I just started a podcast. It's not really a podcast. I mean, it's a 1-hour show I do here on YouTube. We'll be talking about the Yankees. It's called Yankees Weekly with Bad Dog. Very original, I might add. But honestly, we'll talk about the week's, things that went on during the week. And like I said, hopefully that catches on and we can start having some guests on and everything else. Hopefully you guys are tuning in for that. But again, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell because I will be doing more Yankee stuff. I do a ton of Giant stuff and I stream pretty much all the Laker games. So subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you for being here for another really, really pathetic performance by the New York Yankees. I really do appreciate it. If the Yankees had half the passion that I have or a guy like HGH has, they might actually be something. That pitch is fouled back, and the count is 1-2. It's Lau, Brousseau, Wendell, 4, 5, and 6 for the Rays. They lead 3-2 as we play here in the top of the 9th. So let's go, man. Yo, I got the 56.8K today, too. Yeah, there we go. There's some positive news. Almost at 57,000 subscribers, man. So hit that subscribe button. Let's go, baby. That pitch is a ball. The count's 2-2. Michael Sachs, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Really. Ray's not even good this year. Why the New York Yankees? Why can't we beat them? Michael, same reason we can't beat anybody, buddy. The Rays play small ball. We swing for the fences. That pitch is popped up. Odor calls off. Actually, the Mayhew's going to make, or Glaber's going to make the catch. 1 away or the Rays 9. That's why, Michael. They play small ball. They get big hits. They play situational baseball, and all we do is swing for the fences. The Yankees have 3 hits today. 3 hits. Every one of them is going to the opposite field. All 3 of those hits went to the opposite field. And I'm going to be honest with you. There may have been another at bat or two, but I don't remember anybody else hitting the ball to the opposite field. DJ hit the ball to the opposite field in the bottom of the inning, almost hit a 2-run homer. That one I remember. But outside of that, that's going to be on the Chad Green, by the way, so the Yankees are bringing another pitcher. But outside of that, I really don't remember anybody else taking the ball to the opposite field. So, I don't know. Oh, Jeremiah, hey, I'm glad you found me too, man. Well, listen, the Giants season is going to be fun, Jeremiah. The draft is going to be fun too, man. If you're not doing anything, me and Chris cover all 3 days of the draft. So, like I said, man, if you're around and you're not doing anything and you want to come by and hang out for the draft, we'll be live April 30th on this channel, and then we'll be live on my buddy's channel Friday and Saturday, covering the next 2 days of the draft. First night will be on my channel, and we always have a lot of fun. It's a big crowd, but we always have a lot of fun streaming that, and not just for the Giants picks, but for our division rivals as well. But we have a lot of fun with those streams. So, Philip, if we suck, that's an understatement, buddy. We're garbage. Yankees are hot garbage. There's more garbage in the Yankee clubhouse than on the streets of New York. It's really pathetic. It's really bad. Jay, thanks so much, brother. I really appreciate it. My man Brilly says it's not that we can't beat good teams. Problem is these Yanks beat themselves. Again, exactly. Aaron Hicks, 2 completely just boneheaded plays in center field today. 2 boneheaded plays. Cost the Yankees a run. He got 1 error, but and again, Clint Frazier's gaff didn't hurt the Yankees, but there was 3 misplays in the outfield in the 3rd inning when the Rays took the 2-1 lead. You're right, Jay. The Yankees beat them, and I'm not taking anything away from Tampa. I'm not taking away anything from them. I've streamed the 3 games I streamed have been against the Rays. Then I give the Rays credit all the time because they play fundamental situational baseball. That's why they beat us. That's why they're about to beat us 15 out of 18 in a row, or 15 out of our last 18. But we beat ourselves too. We're not doing ourselves any favors. It's not like you could sit there and go, God, Ryan Yarbrough came in and he just dominated. He just had great stuff today. Ryan Yarbrough, guys. The opponent's batting averages against him were .319 this year. And he pitched 5 innings and gave up 2 hits in 5 innings. And DJ's was a big hit, but DJ did not hit that ball hard. Michael, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Really, brother. He says, what pick will give Daniel Jones reaction? Nothing. There's nothing the Giants will do that's going to give me a Daniel Jones reaction. Definitely not. A lot of people ask me that. You'll probably never get that again from me. I shouldn't say never. Yeah, I'm a pretty emotional guy and pretty fiery too. You know that. But, I don't – that was a perfect storm. I don't think that's going to happen again. So Darren O'Day's in there. He's thrown 2 out of the strike zone. 2 Mike Brousseau. Good way to start. Come out of the bullpen, throw 2 out of the strike zone. Get behind your initial hitter. Something I screamed out during the playoffs was come out of the bullpen and throw strikes. We all know Ottavino and Britton weren't doing that. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count 2-1. By the way, I did see Adam Ottavino blew a game for the Red Sox the other day against the Twins, and all I can think to myself is, yeah, I know that well. Yeah. I'm actually taping the Rangers game. I'm taping the Knicks and the Rangers game. Like I said, the Knicks and Rangers are better than the Yankees. I never thought I didn't think I'd ever say that again in my lifetime. But it's a fact. The pitch is fouled back. It's 2-2 to Brousseau. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 9th. Tampa 3, Yankees 2. If the Yankees are going to win today, they're going to have to walk it off. Let's pray to God that happens. I would love to call a walk-off win. I'm telling you about the Knicks, too. The Nets fans are very cocky. And I'm telling you, the Knicks will give the Nets everything they want. That pitch is swung on and line to left. Frazier slipped, but he recovers and makes the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up the shortstop, Joey Wendell. When I heard Dave Brown say he wasn't allowed to call plays at the line by Dan Reeves, I was like, oh, that's why he wasn't good. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd want Dave Brown calling our plays. Dave Brown was pretty bad. He was pretty bad. No, Mike, you just let me know they're winning. You didn't tell me the scores. And I watch it anyway, even if I don't know. My nephew's up. My kid's going crazy. So, let's go on. So Darren O'Day comes in. This is what I'm talking about. The Rays get the insurance run of the 9th inning again. So just a terrible pitch by O'Day. Hangs it on the inside corner of the plate. Rays about to take the broom to the Yankees again. And Joey Wendell will cross home plate 4-2 Tampa Bay. Something needs to be done. John, I don't know if Hot Take Hockey's still in here, by the way, but Johnny, you should have been in here yesterday. I had quite the rant. And actually, Johnny, if you go to yesterday's Yankee game that I did against the Rays, people have timestamped my rant in there. Because I feel a rant coming on again now. I'm just so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of this bullshit that the Yankees put on the field every single day. The people that actually pay their hard-earned money to go to that stadium and watch this filth every day deserve a refund. These season ticket holders don't deserve this crap. You put a bunch of lifeless bums in the field that just collect a paycheck and don't give two shits about the game of baseball. And I'm sick of watching it from my basement. I can only imagine the people that spend their hard-earned money, sit in that crappy-ass weather in this bougie-ass stadium that ain't Yankee Stadium, and pay way too much for beer and way too much for freaking food and watch this crap every day. They don't deserve it. Hardworking New Yorkers deserve way better than this shit that you put on the field every day. Sick of it. I've had it. I've had it with this crap. There's a strikeout. Somebody. Tsutsugo, whoever the hell it was. I don't even care. It's 4-2. We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. New Yorkers deserve so much better. So much better than this. Don't go to Yankee Stadium. Go to Madison Square Garden. Watch the Rangers, watch the Knicks. They actually try. They're young teams full of life and full of fight. They're not overpaid prima donnas. They go out there every night. They give you 110% effort. They may not be the most talented teams in their league, but they go out and they try as hard as anybody out there. They don't just mail it in to collect a paycheck. They're not a bunch of bougie-ass people that just get paid a ton of money to do nothing and play crap. They play like garbage every day. Don't waste your money there. Go to Madison Square Garden. Go to Madison Square Garden. Do not go to Yankee Stadium. Go to Madison Square Garden. Put your money there. Go watch those teams that actually fight for you, because this team don't fight for anybody. Go to Madison Square Garden. Do not give the Yankees your money. They do not deserve it. Until this team actually shows that they care, you shouldn't either. Seriously. Go pay your money to watch the Knicks. Go pay your money to watch the Rangers. The next time I'm down, the next time I can feasibly get down to New York City to watch a game, it will not be this team. I can tell you that right now. I will pay my money to go watch the Rangers. I've never been to a Rangers game. I've never been to Madison Square Garden. I need to get my ass to Madison Square Garden. Big Blue Shirts, thanks so much, brother. Brilly. He says, put the Rangers on, man. Listen, I'm taping the Rangers. This game's pretty much over. It's the bottom of the ninth, buddy. It's not gonna last longer. So once this is over, we'll go upstairs. We'll watch the Rangers. I'm taping the Knicks too. I'll watch some teams that actually fight. Even if they lose, at least they try. At least they care. This team doesn't care. And that all starts with our gutless manager. He's a gutless coward. He's a clown. Doesn't know anything about baseball. This guy had no managerial. The Yankees this year, no runs, a 118 average, and 11 strikeouts in the ninth inning. This team has no fight. This team has no backbone at all. Nothing. They have no backbone. This is a far cry from what the Yankees usually are. I can live with you losing. What I can't live with is no effort. Because I get up every single day of my, well, not every day of my life, 5 days a week. I get my ass up at 5:30 in the morning. Get up, shower, go to work every day of my life. Because I have to. Because I don't make millions and millions of dollars. But I get every day of my life to work to try to give my son the best life I can. I bust my ass every day. And then I take a lot of my free time and I try to build my channel here because I love sports and I love being able to hang out with everybody on here. And this is fun. Believe it or not, this is actually fun for me. My teams don't make it fun, but I love hanging out with you guys and girls. Every day of my life, I know nothing but working my ass off. So when I watch these lazy-ass bums sit there in the field and take the people in those stands who I know are in the same situation that I am, where they probably have to save a lot of money to go to these games, And they have to go there and watch this day after day after day where these guys just do not care. It's insulting to somebody that works their ass off every day, that takes their hard-earned money and puts it into this team. It's a disgrace. This team should be ashamed and embarrassed of itself. These players should be ashamed of themselves. No backbone. Bunch of snakes. A bunch of thieves, too. Taking that money the way they do. Complete and utter trash. Looking at 5 and 10 in the face. You better do something in this 9th inning. Flavor fouls it away. It's 2-2. Springs is in there for the Rays. Should probably try calling the game for once. See, I'll tell you right now, anybody that questions, if you're a Knicks or a Lakers fan, if I was a Laker fan, they would get this from me. They don't. The Giants and the Yankees get this because those are my teams. 2-2, upstairs 3-2. Roldy, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. I've just had it. I don't know what. Nothing changes. Like nothing. That's the problem. Yeah, I can live with you losing. I can't live with you losing the same way day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. You don't do anything different. Pitch. Glaber swings. Swings and misses. It's you have to laugh. It's only bad dog. It's only April. Yeah, it's only April. Well, don't worry. They're going to play the Orioles and the Indians soon, and they'll win like 5 out of 8, and everybody's like, ooh, the Yankees are back. Exactly, Roldy. Exactly. There is no effort on this team. Swing and miss. Again, you're down by 2 runs in the 9th. You can't hit a 2-run homer if nobody's on base. So they shift against you, drop down a bunt, hit the ball the other way, get on base. Do something. Your run at the plate means nothing. You mean absolutely nothing. Gio with a check swing, ground ball, Yankees 1 out away. I hate this thing. Exhorter, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it so much, brother. Really, this is pure passion. Go Bad Dog. Yeah, some people, my critics and detractors will tell you I'm a little bit too passionate. Like I said, man, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to me. And I feel for the people that actually spend their hard-earned money to go watch this collection of clowns that the Yankees are. Odor takes it low. I just, yeah, show that meaningless home run again, please. Please show more of Odor's home run in the bottom of the 7th that made it 5-2. Can't look at that enough. If he hit a home run here, it wouldn't make a difference. The guy on deck is the guy that makes a difference. Dude hitting a solid 130 on the year. The 1-1. Odor, hey, right into the shift, and that is the ball game. Yankees lose again. They drop to 5-10, the worst team in Major League Baseball. Give yourself an ovation, guys. Give yourself an ovation. The Rays have won 8 games this year. 5 of them have come against the New York Yankees. For the Yankees, no runs, no hits, nobody left. Again, in the 9th inning, they go without a whimper. What a joke. What an absolute joke this team is. Yeah, I mean, it's comical, it's aggravating, it's laughable. It is absolutely pathetic. What just happened there? There we go. It's really a sad state of affairs with the New York Yankees. Oh, Dirk, I tried, man. Like I said, man, I'm as honest as it gets. I am. I say it all the time. And some people think I'm too passionate, I'm too reactionary, whatever. I'm a fan. That's all I am. I'm a fan. I'm an emotional fan. I love my teams. I spent a lot of years of my life, a lot of hours in front of the television, a lot of money, a lot of hours at the ballpark watching these teams. I can live with losing. Lord knows, being a New York fan, I have seen a lot of glory days being a Yankees and a Giants fan. That is a fact. But I have also lived with a lot of losing with the Giants and the Knicks and the Rangers. I have lived with that. Not that I'm a diehard Rangers fan. I'm not going to say I'm a diehard Rangers fan. I'm a casual Ranger fan. I got back into the Rangers this year because of Hot Take Hockey, because of his passion for hockey. Luckily, I'm taping that game, and luckily they're playing well. Like I said, the Knicks and the Rangers made me smile this year because they're definitely overachieving. The Yankees are just a pathetic bunch of nothings. Nothing. This team has lost, what, 5 in a row? 5 out of 6, whatever it is. They haven't come close. They haven't sniffed it. They had 3 hits today, guys. 3 hits. Ryan Yarbrough shut them down for 5 innings. This is a guy in Tampa Bay that had a 6.5 ERA, and opponents hit .319 against him for the entire season. He came in today, and against this Yankee lineup, looked like prime Sandy Koufax. Looked like 1963 Sandy Koufax. That is what he looked like. It's unbelievable how bad this team is. As I said, there is very, very, very few likable guys on this baseball team. Very few guys that you can sit there and go, I go to the ballpark to watch him play. Very few. Garrett Cole did what he could do today. Dude struck out 10 guys in 6 1/3 innings, was let down by his defense. Gave up 3 runs. With the Yankee lineup, you should be able to get more than 3 runs against the likes of Andrew Kittredge and Ryan Yarbrough. And instead, you get 3 hits the entire game. The entire game. You ought to be ashamed and embarrassed. And you ought to show a little bit of fire and fight and show that it pisses you off. You ought to show something that you care. Get mad. Smack a water cooler. Do something. Show that you give a damn, that you suck this bad and that you make that much money. Seriously. Show that you care. Show that you have a backbone. Show that you have some guts. Stop feeling sorry for yourselves. Get your stuff together. You're embarrassing. I said yesterday, and I mean it, there are very few of these players that deserve to wear this uniform. Very few. There's not a fighter in the bunch. There's a couple, well, I shouldn't say that. There's a couple of fighters. That's about it. They are a lifeless, drab team. And teams in any sport always take on the character of their manager or head coach. The Giants are fighters. Why? Because Joe Judge is a fighter. The Knicks are fighters. Why? Because Tom Thibodeau is a fighter. Not a big fan of Quinn for the Rangers. I'm not going to lie about that. But the Rangers do fight anyway. Aaron Boone, soft, weak, pathetic, gutless, slime, melted butter, softer than a wet flour, softer than a wet loaf of bread. That's Aaron Boone. That's his team. Soft, bullied, weak, no fight. That's what this team is. And until somebody, somewhere, from whether it's Cashman, whether it's Steinbrenner, Boone, somebody in the front office, anybody, a player, how about a players only meeting? How about somebody in this team take a leadership role and have a players only meeting and get your shit together? Somebody needs to step up and change this crap because, as I said, this is the same song and dance day in and day out. They do not change what they do. The definition of insanity, do the same thing over and over and over again and expect different results. It will not change until this team changes its approach and changes its attitude. I don't know what the hell's going on up there, man. Those kids are going insane. Of course, my 4-year-old has more fight than the Yankees. Rolly, thanks so much, brother. Really says, bad. Like, this team has no heart outside of Cole, LeMahieu, and Gardner. These young punks have no heart. In this era, these young players don't know what heart is. I want Angry O'Neill on this team. And I completely agree. The Yankees need a Paul O'Neill. The Yankees need a grizzled vet. They need a Jorge Posada. They need a Tino Martinez. They need leaders in that clubhouse that are sick of this losing. The problem with this team is they just accept it. They just accept losing. And instead of trying to fix it, they don't care. They don't care. It's just lack of effort. And it's lack of fundamentals. And you see that when Aaron Hicks misplays a fly ball, then kicks the same ball and allows the run to score. You see it when Clint Frazier misses the cutoff man and allows the runner to go to second. You see it when the ball is bobbled around the infield. You see it. The lack of fundamentals and the lack of small ball and the lack of every basic fundamental in baseball that this team does not do is squarely on the shoulders of Aaron Boone. And he needs to be fired. And Cashman needs to be fired. It is time. The Yankees have been patient enough with this group of crap. The Yankees have been patient enough with this group of compost. And it's time to make a change. That starts with Marcus Thames, in my opinion. Marcus Thames is the first domino to fall here. Fired the hitting coach. 3 hits. 3 against Ryan Yarbrough. What the hell does it take for God? You know what the problem is? Is it Hank or I don't even know which one of the Steinbrenner kids is alive. I don't even know, okay? I don't even care. It's not George Steinbrenner. But whatever one of his kids is running this, I thought it was Hal. I could be wrong. I don't know who the hell. I don't even care, okay? He's soft. Do something. Make a move. V-Man, thank you so much, brother. Really, please use black magic to bring back Billy Martin. Yes. Billy Martin, a baseball guy. We need a baseball guy. Ghost of Ernie Starner, thank you so much, brother. Really says it could be worse. You could be a Pirates fan. Yeah, but this is the thing. The Pirates are a small market team. There's not much they can do. There's no hard cap in baseball. So teams like the Yankees, like the Red Sox, like the Dodgers, the big market clubs, they can go out and spend a fortune. They can. The Pirates can't do that. It's not the Pirates' fault. It's the way baseball's set up. It just is. The Pirates don't have 2 guys in their team making over $300 million in a contract. That's why. That's why. If the Yankees were in that situation, would it be aggravating, Ernie? Absolutely. Okay, but they're not, and that's why this is so disappointing. That's why this is so bad, because the Yankees don't have to worry about that. The problem with the Yankees is they're so damn full of themselves, and Brian Cashman's such an arrogant little prick, and he just can't admit his faults. He's done a terrible job constructing this team. This team is declining, and the hiring of Aaron Boone was the worst thing that could have happened to this ball club. It all started to decline with Aaron Boone. Team plays completely different than they did in 2017. That team in 2017 fought. That team in 2017 wasn't even supposed to be good. That team in 2017 wasn't even supposed to be good. They were 1 game away from winning the World Series. And why did they lose? Because they went against a team that knew the pitches that were coming. Renaissance, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, my man. Really says Boone loves benching guys after 2 games, but he doesn't bench guys that they're sticking up the joint. Where's the logic? I don't know if you were in here earlier when I said it, Pet. I said the same thing about Aaron Hicks. I said he'll bench a guy that was 3 for 4 with 2 home runs the next day with a day off to follow. He'll bench him. But a guy that's 3 for his last 23, 11 Ks, he'll keep putting his ass in the lineup. I don't know if Aaron Boone's philosophy is, he was 3 for 4 with 2 home runs, so he's figured it out. Let's sit him. This guy can't hit. Let's keep him in there till we figure it out, till he figures it out. Even if we keep losing games and it keeps failing in a big spot, let's keep sticking him in there. Because eventually, by God, he's going to hit it. Eventually, by God, Aaron Hicks is going to come through. Aaron Hicks hasn't come through in 12 years in Major League Baseball, okay? He ain't coming through. Sad state of affairs with the New York Yankees. Now, I don't know when I'm going to be streaming a Yankee game next, so I do appreciate you guys and girls hanging out with me this weekend. It's been a disappointing weekend for the Yankees, no doubt. They get swept by the Tampa Bay Rays. They fall to 5-10 on the early season. And again, they look completely lifeless. Like there's nothing to applaud here. Nothing. You can't even give him an attaboy. At least you try. You can't even give him that. This team sucks. You can't even give him good try. You can't even give him good try. Good try. You can't even give him that because it's not even a good try. But hopefully I can do a Yankee game this week. I don't know. The Lakers play Monday and Thursday, so maybe one of those days. I don't know, man. I can't keep taking all these days because I gotta go to the gym most of these days. So I don't know about that. See, Tyler, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Really, we can't be. You know why, Tyler? You know why, buddy? You know why the Yankees can't hit? They don't ever change their approach to the plate. I said it a million times in this stream. The Yankees try to jack everything into the park. They try to yank everything into the seats. But when you do that, you open your hips, your hips fly open, your hands get out in front, and you pop the ball up. Or you hit a weak ground ball to second or short. That's all it is. All of your energy is expended when your hips fly open. And when you try to yank everything, you're opening up your stance and your hands are late and you're going to pop the ball up. As opposed to staying square in the box, letting the ball travel deep, and trying to drive the ball up the middle or to the opposite field gap. If you do those things, and they're the most basic things of baseball, are you going to get hit every time? No. But your approach is much better. That don't mean you won't pull one into the seats. But at least you're getting a longer look at the pitch, and your power is there when you take your swing. You're going to have a much better at bat than these weak, gutless, pathetic at bats that the Yankees have. They all look like they're guessing right now. They all look like they go up there, as somebody mentioned earlier. Exhorter, man, have a great night, but I always appreciate you swinging in. You're the man, Exhorter. Thank you so much. I'll be live again tomorrow for the Lakers, my man. Live tomorrow for the Lakers and the Jazz. Maybe that'll give me some joy. I don't know. But, and of course, I'll be live tonight for the Giants, Talking Giants with Chris. So tune in tonight, guys, 10 o'clock. I'll be live for that at 10 o'clock tonight. But yeah, it's just another really bad game for the New York Yankees. And again, man, as long as this team continues to do the same thing over and over, they're going to continue to lose games against good teams. And not even good teams, mediocre teams. Tampa Bay hasn't beat. I'm not taking anything away from Tampa Bay. They were in the World Series last year. Tampa Bay ain't beat anybody else this year. They beat us. They've lost 7 out of 10 to everybody that's not the New York Yankees. There's a reason Tampa Bay was 3-7 against everybody else. But they've beaten us 5 out of 6. And they've beaten us 15 of the last 18. There's a reason. And you don't have to do any. You don't have to go any further. Yes, yesterday they hit 3 home runs. How many home runs did Tampa Bay hit today? Well, they did. They hit one in the 9th. The game was already decided then anyway. Tampa Bay didn't bludgeon the ball to death against us. Tampa Bay got timely hitting, capitalized on bad fielding, won the game. Didn't strike out 16 times the club. Now, they faced Garrett Cole, so they struck out a lot because Garrett Cole is one of the best pitchers in baseball. They still found a way to beat him. They still found a way to beat one of the best pitchers in baseball. Still found a way to score 3 runs off of Garrett Cole. That's how you win baseball games. That's how you end up in the World Series. That's how you end up there. By playing the way Tampa Bay has played, not just against us, but the way they did last season. That's how you do it. You don't do it by hitting home runs. Like I said, you can beat up on bad pitching and bad teams all year, and you can get yourself into the playoffs by smacking around bad pitching staffs because you hit home runs. But when you get there and you have to face good pitching, you will never win a game like that. You will never win baseball games that way. They may help you, but solely on home runs, you will never win a World Series solely on home runs. You do not win it that way. And as a guy that can say, I witnessed the Yankees win 5 World Series and play in 7 of them, maybe outside of 2009, they didn't play the game that way. 2009, they spent $500 million on 3 free agents. And their lineup was ridiculous. And they still had guys that hit 300, like Robinson Cano in that lineup. Hideki Matsui was as clutch as it got. Derek Jeter was still on that team. They still had guys that played the game the right way. They had boppers. Well, they also had guys that hit for average and got on base. That's how they did it. Not going to do it the way they're doing it. No. Anyway, enough of this. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go watch the rest of the Rangers game. Then I'm going to eat some dinner, watch the Knicks. And I'll be back for 10 o'clock for the Giants talk show with my man, the entertainer, talking sports. Again, thanks for putting up with my rant today. Yankees lose another terrible game. They're 5-10. I don't even really know what else to say. Like I said, I'll stream the next Yankee game when I can. If I don't get to it this week, hopefully you guys and girls will tune in for the Yankee podcast, the Yankee show on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. We'll talk about all the week, everything that happened during the week for the New York Yankees, which started with a terrible 4-2 loss today. Anyway, that's all I got, guys and girls. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If I don't see you later tonight, have a great weekend. Hopefully you see you for the Lakers and the Jazz tomorrow. It's a bad day.